Test.
These mics was probably the best, or one of the best investments I got. I just got that.
Should have the fuzzies on them. It cuts out all the background noise and shit.
They already do it.
Yeah.
It came with the dog. I got them in the box in here somewhere. But they're already pretty good. Usually it's pretty quiet, but we got the Jazz Fest next door.
For real, they're trying to make sweet love in the hallway and shit.
That's what we gonna call this episode, the Making Sweet Love episode.
Oh man. Let's sign up for all that. The problem is how wide I already look in that motherfucker. Boy.
No, the problem for me is
titty on belly.
the floor is crooked. That's the only thing I don't like about this place, bro. The floor is so uneven.
True.
Like they ain't even try. It look like they just from over there just tossed the concrete and it said where it lands, it lands. Let's go.
Yeah, it matches here, not over there.
Boss, the concrete isn't level. Is there something in there? Yeah, but no, all right, let's roll.
Damn, them clicky clackies, bro. It's the points on the boots.
Look, when I first got these, I wore them at the tattoo convention. This fool Rollo pull up talk about something. I see you got your stilettos on.
Oh.
I said, you know what? That's exactly what they are. What you been up to?
You record?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's how you give me a heads up. A lot, bro. Been up to a fucking lot. I suppose we start with what we're doing here, yeah?
With what?
Like,
Podcasting?
like the choice of the piece we're doing. Do you usually talk about the tattoo itself or no?
I've been thinking that we probably should more, but I don't just because I haven't figured out the tattoo cam yet. So like on some episodes, like with this, you'll probably be able to see with this, like the tattoo getting done.
Yeah.
But on most of them, you can't even see it. So it's kind of like I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But go ahead, tell them about it. First of all, how do you say it?
Oh man, that's the one part I don't want to put on camera because like I've been doing. It's an Aztec goddess / demon. Yeah.
Right.
And like I've been doing research, but it's online, so like I can spell it, I can write it. If I try to pronounce it, someone's gonna pop up in the comments like.
That's how I thought, cause that's how I be like seeing. Okay, this person's a reader when they know a lot of words, but they don't know how to say them right. Like, okay, they're just a reader that just be by themselves, kind of.
But it's like, who am I gonna go ask? You know?
Exactly.
Like it's. But anyway.
Well, also you're on your phone, so you could look it up.
I'm sure Google would fuck it up as bad as I would, but the way it's spelled would indicate it's papalato. I'm sure that's inaccurate, but it's because I just had my third son. I got my first 2 kids.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Got my first 2 kids' birthdays in Roman numerals, and I originally wanted this spot for an Aztec calendar, but figured I'd see, okay, how does this birthday get represented in Aztec style? And the thing is, it's not like a month, date, year thing. When you use that calendar, it's complicated, but essentially every 13-day period is ruled or like overseen by a different entity. And so the entity that oversees...
Is it a 365 year or?
There's 2 parts of it. One is and one's 260 days.
Okay.
But in this specific 13-day period, it's this goddess / demon that we're tattooing today. And it's weird because when I dug into it, it actually has a lot of relevance to my son. Like she was originally a fallen angel of sorts, and then became scorned because she was cheated on and ended up being like leading this group that threatens to wipe out humanity during the eclipse. I don't necessarily vibe with that. However, she still has a soft spot and is kind of a protector for women going through labor and kids who don't make it through labor. So
Did your son not make it through labor?
He did. He made it. He's alive.
It was a struggle.
He's gonna be healthy. It was fucking rough, bro. It was like heart rates of him, wife, both were going crazy, scaring the shit out of me.
Was it like premature?
No.
Oh,
No, it was really close to term, but he had the cord wrapped around his neck. So every time it started coming out, it would like tighten, and so his heart rate would drop. And by the time he came out, he wasn't moving.
Damn.
And I'm over here like, oh, the last one was quick and easy. I wish I was more involved in watching, and so I wanted to be on this one. And then it comes out, not moving. I'm trying not to freak out my wife, but having a fucking panic attack inside, you know. And we originally told the doctor we wanted to do like a delayed cord clamping, and then I would cut it after like a minute or two or whatever. And it comes out pale white, not moving. And she's like, "Dad, cut it or we're cutting it." And I'm over here like freaking out inside, and I snipped it. They take him away. I don't know exactly what they did, like clear his airways or whatever. And then he finally makes some noise, and I was like, "Oh shit, bro!" But so I'm not saying I believe in like polytheism and that this specific entity was there necessarily. I just think it's pretty wild that the entity looking over that time happens to be the one that would look over an infant struggling through that. So the short answer is it's for my son.
I was looking up the summary of it, and it was saying that it represents like rebirth as well, like with the butterfly, I'm assuming, and stuff like that. That's dope.
Yeah. Then it looks badass. I ain't gonna lie, that does play a part into it.
I think most of the Mayan tattoos do, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's a good little self promo in there. That's good. And I will give you your flowers towards the beginning of this. Not that I'm gonna take credit for you getting into tattooing.
Oh,
but
brother.
I wouldn't do that. However, I think I did say something that made you commit to it. Because remember when you first wanted to get started?
What you said?
I doubted you. You remember?
You was like, "Man, you ain't never gonna be shit." I tell your mama you ain't shit.
But you're that type, as am I, when you're like doubted or underestimated, your reaction is bet. Watch.
I think it was like what you were saying with your son, like this can't be coincidental, just the path, cause you know, I was kind of forced to like take it serious as far as like getting a job as a professional tattoo artist. But yeah, I mean shit, maybe. I don't think I would have been able to do it any other way. Like I've apprenticed people, and I know I wouldn't have been able to do an apprenticeship. I've seen a lot of other apprenticeships. I've worked under other artists, and I'm like, bro.
Like someone telling me what to do,
it's not happening.
Yeah. So I'd never say like I taught you everything or nothing. However, exposing you to it and then giving you that little bit of doubt, I believe sparked a fire in you to be like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
And to go from that to this, right? It's the second shop I've seen you run. Super successful, come a long way, training up solid people. I'm proud of you, bro. Whatever that's worth.
The Valentine's episode.
This is why we got this music in the background.
Subscribe to the Patreon for the rest.
Oh man. No, I just gotta give you your flowers, man. I don't know if everyone knows.
Appreciate you. I mean, shit, I can throw it back the other way because as far as like just the serial entrepreneurship, you always like, I was always kind of like, you know, like, man, there's only a few ways to get it, but you were like, bro, you could.
Like
what is this? Blades of grass? Who needs blades of grass for $1? I got some. Like, you could do whatever. Yeah. So that kind of opened my eyes to like, oh shit, okay. To whereas now it's like, that's one of the reasons I started this podcast. Because what are you doing? Because how do you do it? Because I might be doing it in a couple months.
Right. Like it's like you're putting it together, but you're learning at the same time. I'm the same way with the events and shit I throw. People are like, is it all self promo? I'm like, bro, I'm there learning from people who want to be in that room as much as I'm teaching, you know? Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna fit or how we're gonna position. If need be, I do have this tricep.
I mean, it's the same thing. What you got going over there? Are you drawing swirls on it? Bruh. Her art, it'll be like, I want a portrait of Griselda Blanco with 3 skulls holding it, and it's gonna come out girly. Like, I don't know how she does it. Like,
sword.
It's something like, it'll be like the most like goriest thing you could ever think of. That she just makes it like super pretty. I'm not sure how she does it, but I'm tired of it. Take a sip of this. We should have brought the bartender in here. What are we drinking today?
All right, it's not too late.
I really shouldn't be promoting.
I could use another one.
Sour taste was like so good.
It's supposed to just be a margarita, but yeah, I can talk about hints of oak wood or whatever.
There's a hint of a plastic bottle in there.
Right. I taste tap water in the ice.
Not for real.
This part is so far. Oh wait, am I a liar? Actually, combine them low key. I think it was this one. Like, I think you should combine the wings like that.
Like the outline of the first wings, how it's more choppy, I think is live. I just want this print. Mostly those 4 triangles is most important.
No, yeah, this is the shape of the.
Yeah.
That shape. Oh, I mean, yeah, it is just a little bit. It's really like just a little bit bigger, but.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, and then if we can just like erase this outer piece and then do the.
Yeah.
Let them take the credit.
Shout out to the research department. So this beautiful thing that I drew.
You have the Apple pencil?
Yeah.
It's on there. And I will recognize I'm probably one of the more pain in the ass clients. That's common though, right? When somebody's done something, like if you ever hire a contractor and you were a contractor, you're gonna be over them like, I would have put more thin set on that piece.
Man, speaking of being a contractor, why did I just find out that you don't need no courses, no classes?
Not a damn thing.
Bruh, I'm like, no wonder they crooked, they dumb.
Yeah. Barriers to entry are
important, man. It's what's going on, and I'm sure with your industry too, but it's with the tattoo industry, it's like, yes, I came in the game and I didn't do like the traditional way. However, if you don't have the drive and like the knowledge seeking like want, like, bro, you could just do terrible fucking shit forever, like, and people will just be like, oh yeah. We're going through it, man. That being said, I'm about to be a contractor, so if you guys need your
but that's also why like the bigger players will require you to be like insured, bonded, and then there are some things you need licenses for, like electric, HVAC. People find ways around that shit all the time. I hate to expose anybody in my circle, but I know folks that'll like sell the rights to put their license number on shit and then someone else do it. Or like they have agreements with people who have a license and they're like, yeah, use this, give me 20% or whatever. It's dirty.
I mean, yeah.
Don't recommend it, but it's
how much is the license, you know?
No fucking idea. No idea. I know for real estate, you're gonna end up investing like $2,000 and spending a couple months, depending on how serious you take it. And even then, half the realtors that I know are that there wasn't a high enough barrier to entry. Then there's a lot of folks playing in the industry, like wholesalers, where there's nothing. You watch a YouTube video, start making some calls, and you can jump in.
Oh yeah, facts.
And it's dangerous.
Well, that's pretty information. I mean, it's good for people like us who are seeking it, like I said, but like it's terrible for the people who just get just enough.
Yeah.
And they're just taking it wrong with it.
And what sucks is like from a third person perspective, like somebody reaches out to a home seller, they don't know which one's which. They're like, oh, I got hit up by a wholesaler and they were terrible. They tried to take advantage of me, this, that, and the other. Exactly. And then it's like, and then I'm down to wholesale, but I've been doing this shit 10 years and I actually care about my name, you know?
Then you get the people that's like I've had customers, or not customers, but people I've talked to about tattoos, because I mean, when you tell people you're a tattoo artist, they got 1,000 questions. But and they'll say like, yeah, I did want tattoos, but not anymore because this happened with so and so, and I'll never get a tat again. And that kind of fucks it up for everybody.
It does. And I don't know what a solution to it would be. Like, it's not like we want to say that there should be more barriers to people getting into shit, but it's like you should have to at least take it fucking serious. And I realize I sound like a hypocrite doing that, because like you said, I'm a fucking serial entrepreneur. I tried everything under this. I saw money change hands, and I'm like, I want to be right there in the middle of that somehow. And luckily I found my place in real estate to where I don't do anything else now, but.
Yeah, but I think that's just a story of figuring out your thing.
Yeah, and it's still evolving too. It's like first year I'm showing leased houses and duplexes all day, and now I'm trying to develop 70,000 square feet and, you know, sell multi-million-dollar properties. It's a huge.
You said 70,000 square feet?
Yeah, that one in Baytown. Still working through that. Got permits now.
And that's a testament how long it takes, because it's what, a year ago whenever we did the other interview?
Yeah, no, we're like a year and a half in on that shit. And I talked to people who did it in that area to see like what to expect in terms of dealing with the city, and they told me the person most close by to it, they're like, yeah, it took us a year and a half for permits. I told my partners, I was like, hey, this is our best frame of reference. I'm gonna try my best to be faster than that, but there's only so much I do. Dude, what?
I said, y'all don't know who to bribe or what?
I guess not, bro. Especially not on camera. No, I'm kidding. I really don't.
Please. Yeah, man. It's been, I'm sure, a crazy year for fucking real estate with all these. Like, I'm on the outskirts. I think I got all the motherfucking money, but I don't have the money to be investing in the real estate quite just yet.
Yeah.
But I have been watching the news and things of that nature with real estate, and it just looks like, bro,
it's a mess, bro.
Crazy roller coaster.
Yeah, honestly, the last like 3-4 years have been tough, very tough. Ever since like mid 2022 was the peak, and it's been rough since. But the people who make it through the tough times are the ones that aren't going nowhere, because so many people are dropping out of the game or like half-assing it. And I'm starting to feel it turn now. I don't know if it's permanent or if it's just seasonal, but some shit that I had sitting for months is coming back.
I feel like 2025 is like a great cleanse of professions.
Yeah, it's like, let's see who's really about it.
You're seeing tattoo artists, they're like, nah, man, I'm going back to Jack in the Box. You know what I'm saying? It's not cutting it for me. And it's like, good, because you're not really with it. It's like, you're married, right? People who got divorced after 1 year, like, come on, bro. Yeah, you wasn't really in it for that. Like, so... Yeah, go ahead and quit.
No, that's real.
I'm mad at it.
And don't get me wrong, believe it crosses my fucking mind. Like Friday the 13th was yesterday. I wanted to hit up old friends in shops and be like, hey, give me a seat. Yeah. It's like, dude, I gotta truly commit to what I'm doing. And
I missed Friday
for better or for worse.
It was beautiful. This is nice. Who did that? For real though, I missed Friday the 13th, bro. It was amazing.
Amazing to miss it.
Boy, it was great.
I loved the idea of it when it was like, this is what I do for a living, and I'm gonna make 3 times as much today as I do most days. That was cool, but it was stressful.
But now it's like, are you though? Like, because we didn't do it, and of course people were calling, but it was maybe like, it was less than 10 people called.
Yeah.
Like, I know if I would have posted on Instagram, maybe them 8-9 people plus another 10 people. We got 3 artists. Like, come on, bro. We could have just booked an appointment.
That's fact. Yeah.
So, because the industry now is changing so much to where it's like, that's why we in here. The walk-in shop is done, bro. Like, the writing's on the wall. I was holding on as long as I could, but I'm like, bro, it's over with. All the people, all the peers I have that own like a walk-in shop. I got one homie. He does $20 tats on Friday and Sunday. Like, bro, that's the price now, bro.
Does he have kids?
I think so, yeah. But I mean, I get it. I feel it, but it's like
it's rough.
That's the only way if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what's the point of investing all this money in?
Like I get it, stack it up, but like what's it all for, bro? You know?
What you mean?
Like what's the point of making money or like hustling? Like you got to be able to enjoy it.
Right.
What's the purpose of life?
And you, with the shop, it's like it's so draining.
Yeah.
That is because the industry shift.
Let me see what's. You know, G's gonna say it should be big as hell, but definitely don't want to go beyond elbow.
I actually don't think it should be bigger.
What?
That's a first, huh?
That's a first?
That's fire. Isn't it?
I forgot what I was talking about.
What's the purpose of life, D?
The purpose of life?
Yeah.
I mean, most would say it's what today brings. You know, get your little boo. Go get down. You know what I'm saying? Do a little dance, make a little love, and have you some kids. And you know, whenever if you make it to 60, 70, then you could be like my grandma with 30 something grandkids. You know what I'm saying? And the whole family you done spawned just from you. Some would say it's that.
Some would. I don't think there's a right answer, by the way. I'm not looking for something or like got something in the chamber.
Not facts.
We can do it once it's on there, but the second leg doesn't have that little cuff. It probably should.
Well, they're standing like this.
Right, but see how this leg has like a...
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, and
Okay,
they
yeah.
shouldn't go straight through.
But is it a bracelet or is it the boot?
It's the boot. So like the line should probably be a little
You
lower.
don't think she
that
just on
side.
some fly shit with a little
One and done? I don't know.
bracelet on the left, never on the right? That's how she was getting dressed. Don't do it. Do not try it. This is what happens when you got somebody who used to test. That's not even gonna transfer.
I know, it was more for reference. That
You
part.
said, I just want to see. Can you draw it so I can see what it looks like and maybe I'll get it?
I'm already here, bro. That
You never had somebody
froze
tell you
up
that?
a minute ago.
Okay, this one was on there. Let me see.
You go back to it's streaming from this program.
We going straight through the hairs or what?
Oh, see, it just stopped on Twitch.
That one's also not recording.
Well, first of all, he'll start recording.
See, we gotta have this whole
Go
conversation
back to
over
this.
again. No, just playing.
Nah, we still got it on the other camera.
I'm kidding. You can still use that one I was fucking with, because I barely did anything with it. This one.
Oh, you still got it? Yeah, man, I think you just gotta decide, like I was saying, I'm more of a serial entrepreneur than just a tattoo artist. So it's like, you could go through all of it for what you love and just, I'm gonna write it out and I'm just an artist, I'm doing it for the love of the game, which is cool.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about if that's what you want. Me, I want some money, so.
That's true.
I feel like I got caught up in that little competition though, like just being competitive with the other tattoo artists.
Naturally.
And then it's just like, wait a minute, whoa.
And it's like your ego comes into play where it's like, what am I, a quitter? It's like, no.
Yeah,
but if you're making
facts.
more on the fucking side, like, switch sides.
Start a podcast.
Start a podcast.
Do something.
You know, I started to, and it was going to be called The
I
Pursuit
think
of
you should
Purpose.
just go right here.
On my forearm?
Yeah.
Let me see. It's too feminine, bro. Honestly, I feel you. It fits there,
Just
but
be a
I was
pretty
trying-
fucking princess, man.
I never been.
Everybody knows the truth. Pretty princess. You was just watching Frozen, wasn't you?
Look at you.
Do you be doing like cause I know you're a girl dad too. Do you be having to do stuff like that?
Hell no.
Oh.
Shit, and it's cool because, well, it's not cool, but
don't be
silver
trying to paint
lining of
nails or
having
nothing?
like the split parenting thing is like she gets all that girly shit out with her mom.
Yeah.
When she was with me, like as girly as it gets is we'll practice volleyball, you know? Like I'll play volleyball with her, you know.
So you got your volleyball shorts or what?
Well, you wanna see them? That's fly. I like it.
Yeah. It's just gonna be hard to, let's see if we can get this. 'Cause you can yeah, we're gonna have to lean it down.
I'm gonna have to get like this.
We're gonna have to lean it down. But one thing I
What
just
about like
recently
that?
learned, lift up. One thing I just recently learned, the audio is low-key more important. So
Man, for you, you got the player angle on your side profile. You got me over under boob and shit.
this doesn't, you got this from Amazon, right? Yeah, fuck Bezos.
Fuck Bezos.
Honestly, that hammer sucks.
Let me see. Yeah, we'll start it from there. Where the trenches are standing in the ground. Damn, why they stop the jazz?
Okay, I think I got it.
Oh no, bring back the jazz, bro.
It was smooth, I ain't gonna lie. You listen to jazz?
I've been listening to it all day.
Right. What's it today?
I don't know if they could hear it on the recording. They're playing jazz heavy in the hallway, or they were.
They about to turn up now. This is such an interesting building. It's
It is, bro. You got crackheads on one side, fucking
crackheads on one side,
velvet rope
creatives
security
on the
on the
other.
other.
Yeah. Hopefully none of these young creatives get over here and get introduced to some things that creatives tend to enjoy. But
Oh no, it's right
a crazy
outside.
building. Like you never know. It might be a little event.
Damn, we were 0 minutes
Am I right?
in, and my arm already feeling funny at this angle. We'll be alright.
Would you recommend somebody to get into real estate still?
Yeah,
26?
if they're gonna take it serious, if you're doing it on the side, whatever your main thing is, needs to be feeding that. So like, I also have no problem with just get your license and do a few transactions a year. It pays off after one transaction. But how much time and attention is it gonna take away from your main thing? And then is your main thing gonna feed it? So if you are, I think a good one is selling cars. I think they should have their real estate license. People come into town and they're like spending money, making life decisions.
And you already, if you're doing something like selling cars, you're already building that trust
Yeah.
with those people. Yeah.
So like in that case, all day, get your license. What's another good one? Honestly, bartenders, especially if you're at like a fucking hotel or something, people coming into town may or may not be moving here. Yeah, get that license all day. But if you're fucking, I don't know, almost anything else, you just gotta see if you got enough time for it.
Well, that's what I was talking about. I believe it was Grant Cardone. I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing, but I was talking about how there's not a shaded reference.
Yeah, the very first one I sent you.
Is this sketch?
No, I have it.
Oh, baby, you can show him that tattoo.
He has it, right? The
Yeah,
very
no,
first.
I got it transferred over. Yeah, he was saying like he wasn't saying like don't diversify, but he was saying just like build that main thing up first, and then after you do that, diversify, but diversify adjacent.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna start a whatever, and you've never done that before.
Yeah, like I'm a tattooer. Let me start a podcast.
Right.
That's
Don't
crazy
don't
talk.
do crazy stuff like that.
I'm kidding. Actually, I think that's a
Culture
perfect jump. And honestly, when I was tattooing in the shop, it helped a little having the license. It came up once or twice. people moving or saying that they want to.
What do you mean?
I had my license when I was working in my
Oh,
last
your
shop.
real estate license.
Yeah.
I thought you meant tattoo license.
Nah.
That's not gonna help anything.
Yeah.
It's really a straight jug. That's what we need to be talking about. The tattoo license. Well, no, because I don't want them to change it because it's beneficial.
Go ahead. Get it off your
But
chest.
they don't check anything, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we have a tattoo license, and it's literally like you send them a rack
Money.
or whatever it is, and they send you back your license.
Yeah.
The lady just told me, shout out to Heather, the health department lady. She just told me, they don't even mail it to you no more. They just send you a PDF after you pay them.
It's an expensive PDF.
Facts.
I
This shit
got
just
a dude
whole
on
jug.
Fiverr who'll make you one right quick.
I was watching a video. How much
What'd
did that dude say? How many shops did he say? Like 400 something shops in his county? It's like 350 something?
Yeah, I think so.
That fool says like 350 something shops just in his county. It's going crazy. I ain't mad at it. Just if you want to start tattooing, get your license with Heather, and then directly after, go to bptattoosupply.com.
Yeah.
And shout out to the sponsor. They got some great supplies for you that we're using right now with this Da Vinci 7 liner and this Pantetta black gold ink.
Are you already running that super black?
Yeah. Well, so what I've been doing lately with my outlines and my blacks, I'll use the Pantera, and then I'll come back. Like I got a opaque mixture right here with the allegory black and some dynamic white and some witch hazel, and I'll shade with that, and it just makes it like fucking the
Witch
contrast
hazel.
go crazy. Yeah.
How's the supply stuff doing compared to?
It's good. So there was like this great tattoo depression. I don't know if you've been locked in with the artists on
Not at all.
online. Like we was talking about, a lot of people quitting. Everybody thinks like, oh, nobody's getting tatted, but as somebody who goes around to like every shop, I'll tell you like people are tatting. The artists who are tatting, and the artists who are not. But it's just shifted the way that how people view it.
Yeah.
So with that comes a lot of the customers that were built initially maybe aren't doing as well anymore. And then there's a lot of like finding a new one in studios like this where I can't just Google and pull up at your shop and
Yeah. I think in general, like there's so much divisiveness in the media and built into our algorithms by design that people don't want to like go out and do shit that they don't know everybody there. Like how people used to go out and like look for stuff or like, oh, I'm gonna go get a tattoo and they wing it. It's like that
yeah, nobody's doing that anymore.
trust in your fellow human doesn't exist no
I
more.
would never pull up at a random barbershop and be like, I want a haircut.
Right. And back in the day, that's what you would
That's
do.
what you had to do. Yeah.
And now it's like you gotta know the guy off of Instagram and go on the Booksy and all that shit.
And if he got 400 followers, he can't even
It's
cut.
$70 cut. You gonna rush through it?
I mean, I think it is what it is. Things change. You gotta change with the shift. Luckily for me, we got some younger artists who are on it. That is one of the benefits. We was talking about apprenticing people. That is one of the benefits of that. To where I could be like my first apprentice, she knew. I'll be telling her like tattooing is this and tattooing is this, and she would be like, man, yeah, okay.
She was sassy.
As soon as I wouldn't say she was sassy, she just knew what she knows what she gonna do. She's like me, like you could tell me whatever, I'ma listen, but I know I already decided what I'm about to do. So as soon as she's an artist, she starts doing it how it is now. She starts making flash exclusive, starts a newsletter, does all. I won't give her whole sauce away on here, but starts doing all these things to where it's now, what, 3 years, 2 years later, that's all that it is.
Yeah.
That's the only way you book. That's the only way you get clients.
Yeah.
So keeping them people around you, if I would have been like, you know what, you're right, let's both do it, then we would have been in the mix already.
But you was also sassy on the other side. Y'all don't want to agree
that's
on
not
nothing.
what it is. Facts.
But that's how it plays out sometimes, man. And I do feel that for any business to be successful right now, or any entrepreneur, it's not about just doing the thing. Like that's also why there's this huge surge of like people taking over old service businesses. It's like, because these motherfuckers might have been doing carpentry their whole life, but it's like their old customers aren't hitting them as often as they used to, and they don't have any.
Died.
Yeah, that too.
You know, I mean, things happen, people move, people die, and the new discovery is only online.
Yeah.
Nobody's Googling. When I be asking people how they found the shop, TikTok.
That's crazy.
Instagram. Like, nobody's Googling anything. We've had some people that came from the podcast and spent some money because they saw the podcast. So it's like, yeah, nothing is, things ain't how they used to be.
If I had hands, I'd give you a hand on that one, bro. That's fucking badass. That kind of makes it all worthwhile, huh?
What they got going on?
It's going down in the hallway. That's Sabrina Carpenter got him feeling funny.
It's another tattoo artist right there. That has exactly what we talking about. Private studio, got their own style, got 100-something thousand IG followers. Rolling, man.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, dude, when I meet people, it is almost. I've been putting out videos of my training to agents of like, here's what I learned in all my years in real estate, and here's how to apply it, and here's what I would do. And those videos get no fucking love. But then I'll put out some shit where a flipping donkey transitions into me, and I say some corny shit, and when I meet people, that's what they remember. And it's like they're down to work with me off of me being...
From just that. Nothing that, the discovery is nothing that has to do with the thing anymore.
Bro,
I feel
crazy.
You.
And like,
it's annoying. For somebody who like masters as much time as you spend like learning this stuff,
right,
to even be able to just teach it, and they're like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. When you had that AI transition from the donkey, boy, you went crazy. Get me a house.
It's real. It's real. And like, part of me wants to hate on it, but what are we gonna do, bro? Like, we can't control how people discover shit. We just gotta play the game. I don't remember who said it. What they said, the game is some bullshit, but they paying, so I play it. Was that Lil Baby? I think it was. But it's real. Like, when I don't agree with the way that shit works, as long as it doesn't go deeply against my morals, it's like, fuck it, that's what we gotta do. Come on, I'm a donkey today.
And I mean, realistically, like, we're considered old on social media.
Bro, I've been getting called unk a lot, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, we're definitely unk. Definitely unk status. I've been unk though, just because the way I'm really grandpa. If you ask these other artists I work with.
No, but there was a period where they would call me OG or something. That feels better.
You unk now.
Yeah.
If somebody call you OG, you either on the basketball court at the gym or you in jail. And then they probably call you school.
Yeah.
Come on, school, we need one more. But in real life, we're still young. And this is the age, like, we 30, right? This is the age where it gets rolling. Any profession.
Yeah.
My big sister's a doctor. She was in school for 12 years. She just now, and 30 plus, is getting the ball rolling, getting the money as a pediatrician. So
no, that's true. This is when everything starts paying off. Like, in your 20s, you're figuring out how you want to approach it, who you're gonna be. Now it's like, hey.
So for us, it's like, you can complain that, oh, everything's changing, you gotta do this one. You only been doing it 10 years, bro. Just change it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, just change it, bro.
And even during that time, it's like, I've been switching it up and trying I still try different stuff, which you should. But it's okay.
I was born in 95. I'll use me as an example. Whenever I was born, wasn't nobody on a computer. unless you was just
They were doing
the
Minesweep.
nerdiest of the nerdiest, or you just had bread to have a computer in your house.
It was all
Transition 10. By the time I'm 10, bro, there's a computer in every household.
Yeah.
What if I wasn't like, nah, I can't give me the newspaper.
Yeah.
I can't do this. Like, no, bro, it's computers now.
If anyone had your back about you not being UNC, you just solidified it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
You lost
tripping.
them.
I ain't do nothing today, but go to the gym and make me some eggs and go to work. What that sound like? Sounds like fun. It's Saturday.
Hey, but
Back in the Gap, we would have already been at a Darty since
yeah,
way earlier.
yeah. But that's also respectable that like on a Saturday you don't have a boss, you don't have anybody telling you where to be or when, and you not only showed up, you created all this shit.
Yeah, choose
Created the
to
podcast to be on, invited me out here, got all this shit going on, and that's why you deserve.
Well, that's just a different mindset. I mean, you think anybody can be an entrepreneur?
Can? Sure. Like, there's nothing in our, well, maybe it is in the DNA a little bit, but there's nothing that truly makes it to where we're able and no one else is able. It's that desire and that willingness to go get it. Because everyone can say, yeah, I want to be rich, but are they going to go through all the shit that we went through to make it happen?
Yeah,
Fuck no. And maybe I should speak for myself, but I don't feel like I'm fucking rich yet. I'm not. I still, you know, you gotta
Well, it depends on what
get
you-
the fuck after it.
Yeah, it depends on what you consider as rich too. But
That's
even
fair.
with what most people consider, all right, most people would say what, like 6 figures a year. 6 figures a year, you're doing good. Maybe a double, maybe a 2 instead of a 1 since it's inflation.
Yeah, but dude, think about like I got a car, or two cars. Mine, I had to get my wife one because we got 3 fucking kids now. I got to take care of all those kids, myself,
She got
the
the minivan?
wife. That's a big SUV. I'll show you on the way out.
Are you in it?
Yeah. And then all the business overhead expenses. You of all people will know how that shit can eat a hole in your pocket quick. And then I just went out and bought, $12 margaritas in the hallway. To me, I feel like
I
that's,
say, cause she walked in and said 40. I said, what?
yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah, so I feel like that's where I'm like, okay, I'm all right. Like if I want to do something little, I bought shoes on the way here. Like if I want to do something small for myself, I can. I can take my wife out tonight. But can I go buy a fucking sports car? No. Both of the cars we got are used. My house is as old as I am.
Yeah.
And like I'm still struggling.
Or
to
even
get
if you
by.
could, it's not like on some Pimp C, like smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. It's like we maybe could get a sports car, but this is a discussion.
Yeah.
This is a thing we have to research and look into it. It's a real decision. It's not
And
like
like if I do that, I'm eating fucking ramen at least a couple times a week now.
Exactly.
You gotta make decisions.
still gotta have the trade off. Whereas like you seen Succession?
Nah, actually,
Oh, you gotta watch that.
I've heard.
It's like so you know what it's about. They're billionaires. They don't even have cars. They just walk outside and there's a car waiting.
Yeah, so there's like levels to
Yeah.
rich. I would say that I'm blessed and I'm okay and I'm decently well off, and I've earned that, and I'm still working to be more comfortable. Like I still got fucking credit card debt. I feel like when that's gone and I have like savings and diversify, that's when I'm like, all right.
Did you have student loans?
No, I managed to scrape by without those. I had scholarship, and probably better than anybody except my wife. I was trying to hustle every fucking thing I could.
Yeah.
And scraping by. Like, our idea of balling back then was, hey, we go to Whataburger tonight.
You're going crazy.
Yeah, go to
And I got
Whataburger,
some-
go to
and I got
D.O.,
some
get some
Ciroc.
dollar shots.
Got a bottle of Ciroc for the kickback.
Yeah.
Man, college was crazy. You know somebody that was at UTSA around the time we were just got a congressional seat out here?
I did not know that.
Shout out to Christian D. Menifee. Cause we just moved downtown.
Menifee.
Exactly, you know the name.
I worked with Heather Menifee at UTSA. I wonder if it was like his mom or sister or something.
Were they black?
No.
Then
So no.
But yeah, we know why they have the same last name. But this is
Oh, come on, bro.
this isn't the slavery episode. We won't discuss that.
Bro. I'm a Smith.
Exactly.
We're split down the middle.
Hey, speaking of
I don't
being
think
a
any of my
Smith, do you
family
think
tree were
that
up there.
did you watch this Bad Bunny Super Bowl? Not the
Yeah.
performance, but you watched the performance too.
Yeah.
Did you watch this whole debacle online of like everybody?
I see people bitching about it and wanting to watch Kid Rock instead. It's just ridiculous.
Did you feel like because you're mixed? Did you feel like an internal cultural divide?
Fuck
Like,
no.
I want to watch the bang to the bang, the bang, the bang, diggy, diggy, but Bad Bunny, I have to see the Boricuas, and you started,
Bro, it didn't even cross my mind. And like I always said I wouldn't get political on anything recorded, but fuck it, I will. Turning Point USA does not look out for U.S. best interests at all. Ever since, and
what is that? That's what organization?
It was the organization that Charlie Kirk was the most profound person that was part of it. But there was one opinion that changed in his mind towards the end before he was removed.
Yeah.
And
removed is crazy, but continue.
Well, that's it. There's a certain power that cares more about certain folks than they care about Americans. And to use America in the fucking name of an organization that doesn't truly care about Americans is crazy. So I would never support the organization to begin with. But even if it was straight up like a fucking MTV has a side one. Nah, bro, I'm at a Super Bowl party watching the Super Bowl. I don't understand anybody that
that's what.
If I didn't know the words to Kendrick, I wouldn't have understood that motherfucker last year either.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's a concert. You're not there for the fucking words.
I don't know the words of Kendrick
right?
like that.
It's like that's never been important. But all that aside, I would have watched whoever the fuck they put in the Super Bowl.
Because you watching the game.
Because it's a Super Bowl. Like, it shouldn't be.
I think it was one of those distraction things.
Bro, they're trying to divide the people.
But more than that, like, because did you notice? I forget what was going on. It was like a big thing, but on the low, this fool Trump is in the UK. What the fuck is going on? Everybody looking at this. What the fuck he over there doing?
Yeah. No, it's real, man. They're trying to. They always find good times to sneak shit in. They find ways to divide us. For a while, it was, East versus West or black versus white or whatever the fuck. Liberal, conservative. It's all a bunch of bullshit. They're just trying to keep us separated.
Oh no, right here. My bad. Yeah. I don't think the country really runs too well without the divide.
Bro, the country don't run well anyways.
With it, yeah.
But the thing is, there's a few things that all politicians agree on, and it's the worst fucking things. It's because of who's paid them and who's put them into power, and it's not looking out for any of us. So I don't believe in the two-party system.
They have an episode where, and I try to tell people this all the time, they're gonna watch this and they're still not listening to me, but there's an episode where like these are the richest people in the world, and they're literally like in a room, like say us three are right here discussing, and then there's a group of just people in there, and all those are up for nomination to be the president. They're like, who y'all think we should?
Yeah.
We gonna pick one, yeah. All right. And then they bring them in, they're like, you're gonna be the president. So just run your race and just know you're putting the money behind it, you're gonna win this thing.
Bro, and I think people are finally starting to catch on that, like, I'm so sorry that this is the case. Your vote doesn't fucking matter. The same people are pulling the strings regardless who gets into that office until something drastic happens. And when somebody does stand up, they end up, very often, disappearing. So don't let me get in politics. I'm getting assassinated.
It's crazy because I was gonna say, like, people like us, like, we've had talked about a lot of stuff, and people would say like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist before. But now they like, hey, tell me some more what you were saying, because it's going down out there,
bro. I'm sitting there like, am I still crazy? Am I still crazy? I told you about adrenochrome and all this shit they got going on. And
wait, what is that?
Oh, man. All right. The reason why the half of the files that were released, we're going to jump into Epstein files for a second here. The reason that half was released and half wasn't is this was a warning that they can release them if they don't start cooperating again. And I'm telling you, it's a terrible thing what they talked about doing. Pedophilia is fucked up. It is not the worst thing that they were doing. There is much deeper corners of this rabbit hole. And so adrenochrome is why some celebrities look young forever. They adrenalize children's blood, like scare the shit out of them in different ways before they harvest it and drink it. And it's apparently like the youth serum.
So they have to get the adrenaline pumping to be able to.
And by the way, I'm not suicidal or nothing. I don't know how much exposure we'll get on this, but there's no reason I should be dying soon. So, yeah, it's real. And that's the part that they're still hiding. Those rituals weren't just because they're fucking perverts. It's because of
because everybody
that,
think that it's like on some, Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
Type thing.
But Eyes Wide Shut, that director died before they released it, and then they cut half of it. So the shit he was trying to expose didn't even
get, they dumbed it down a little bit.
It was like, we'll let y'all think that we're perverts, but what we're not going to tell you is why the fuck we're doing all this and what the deeper meaning of it really is. And it's fucking dark, bro. It's fucked up. But what the fuck are we going to do about it? You know, I got kids and shit. I'm not going.
Kids,
I'm taking care of me and my family. Anyone comes to my door, I don't care how they present themselves. I'm protecting me and mine. I'm not going Rambo.
And people, that's another aspect about entrepreneurship that people don't realize. Like, yes, we're trying to get a bunch of money, but most of us, especially once you get to a certain place, you're not trying to amass this money because you just love money. You're trying to get this money because, okay, if I got 3 kids, if it goes down, I need to be able to position myself like this, or like, I need to be able to have the capital to do these things for whatever may go on. A lot of us be conspiracy theorists, quote unquote. We looking at things differently, trying to figure out what's going on. And like, bro. Even you was talking about the people outside. It was, my brother lived here yesterday. He said that he seen 3 people getting pulled over right here. And it's like, y'all just pulling people over when all this activity is clearly going on right here.
Right.
But we're not concerned with that. We're just going to pull people and give them speeding tickets.
They're targeting folks. They have enough dirt on anybody to, and look at any times there's been like revolutions and whatnot, they'll find an excuse to lock up the people that are going to be problems for them. Which is why I said I would never say what I just said on camera, but I just did. So if I get locked up, it's not because I'm more of a criminal than I ever was. In fact, I am very much not so. It's because now they recognize that I might.
A lot of the people that were getting these life sentences and things, like we can use crack in the 90s as an example. A lot of the people that was getting these huge sentences are not the people that sold the most dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're the people who began to organize and began to lead. So yeah,
if they didn't want crack here, they wouldn't have brought it here.
That's a fact. They would have blew up that boat, like, what's his name?
Another big distraction, yeah.
Oh, Trump's good at that.
Bro, and it's crazy because, like, most of the people I know and talk to is, like, so clear.
Not to interrupt you, I'm not political at all. I simply do not give a fuck, so we could leave that there while I'm talking, and you can do your own research. If you want to go what I'm saying,
don't think
that's on you, big dog.
I don't think either of us are finna endorse somebody.
Right.
It's more of just calling bullshit on what we're being fed. And most people I know, like, it's clear as day that everything that goes on is just a way to keep us divided. If we're looking at each other like we're enemies, we're not looking up at the person trying to convince us that we're enemies.
Over here trying to figure out, no, we run this.
Yeah.
And they're just laughing like,
y'all
don't
you
run
hear what
shit.
he's saying? Get him. Yeah, no, it's a very fucking dirty game that they're playing up there. Like I said, it could be worse, I suppose. It's terrible if shit hits the fan. I don't know how much I would fucking participate. I got kids. But for anyone single and nothing to live for out there, look at who the real enemy is. Don't take that shit to your school. Don't take it to the ops. Take it to where whoever's trying to convince you someone else is the enemy, the convincer is the enemy.
Yeah.
Damn, they're gonna off me, bro. I gotta stop talking about shit like that.
We're gonna get the first Twitch stream.
Our first stream comes in from DC or Tel Aviv or something.
Shout out to Twitch, man. Drop some comments in the chat. There's nobody in the
Chat,
chat.
what
Look,
do
it
y'all
says
think?
it's too quiet.
Oh man,
Twitch roasting us. It's okay.
you're supposed to be encouraging us to keep it going, Twitch.
Man, you get those little
Oh, that funny
notifications.
bone is, bro. I feel that in my ribs.
Don't start that. It don't hurt. It's in your head.
I didn't say it hurt.
It's a figment of your
I
imagination.
said I feel it.
I was gonna ask you a question, but I forgot. You think they went to the moon? I'll fuck with you.
Not when they said they did. See, you ended up putting that line I was talking about.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. You could let me mark it. You really want to talk about the moon?
No. Do you think that you're gonna be still in real estate as your main, let's call it a cash cow, as your main income in the next like 5-10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm building right now is a brokerage that can operate without me. And I'm not rushing getting out of it because I've rushed getting out of shit before and then it just fizzles and dies. So this year specifically, I became chapter president of this national organization, NAREP. And the idea is, one, I'm gonna do my best for that organization in that position. But I'm also trying to learn how to structure things to where people in different places want to give their all for a chance to be in a certain place to help your mission. You know what I mean? Like, how do you set up and grow an organization to where people truly want to do everything they can to help that organization grow? So that's, if there is, I don't want to call it a hidden motive, but that's what I'm learning through this experience, so that I can apply it to the meetups I throw, as well as the brokerage, which are going to become married very soon. So in 5-10 years, I'm gonna be helping my people. I'll still always be there. If someone says, "Oh, I need to buy or sell this house," absolutely, this is my best agent in that area. I train them. I'm here for them if they run into anything. But am I going to be physically opening doors? Hopefully, and probably not.
How hard is the training process? Do you have like SOPs that you just give people, or is it like a hands-on thing?
It's a work in progress. So we do a weekly training. I record it. That's where most of my clips come from. I have my VA chopping that up.
Oh, so that's like, cause I thought you was just on some AI. Like, you take a picture at my desk, but you on Zoom recording those.
It's a Google Meet
meetings,
every
yeah.
week, yeah. And then I send the recording to my VA. She does use AI to create those clips.
VA stands for virtual assistant.
Correct.
Okay.
And so we're also transcribing those, putting them into like a training program, and then AI scrapes that to where I have a chat bot through the app I made for my agents, to where if they ask it something that I've talked about in a meeting, it's part of its knowledge base and will respond to them.
You said the app that you made?
Yeah, which there's AI to help me make it. I used Replit for that one.
That's hard.
Yeah, so it's a work in progress, but I want to get it to the point where it's like anything that could come up, there's a system in place. And I just got to monetize better to where I have enough money to have somebody incentivized to like take my spot of, all right, AI couldn't solve it. We need somebody,
To figure
a
it out.
person to figure it out. I don't want that to be me forever.
We're gonna have to do some adjustments because you don't
Can't
lay
reach?
down.
You want to adjust the camera too?
Yeah.
I don't need fucking.
I'll let you do it, cuz. Oh, that's too much pressure. Never mind, I'll do it.
What, adjusting the camera?
Stand up real quick. Nah, cause this is gonna take forever me trying to do it like that. It's the problem with being the first person to do something. You gotta be the problem solver.
Yeah, and it's like I don't mind solving the problems by any means. Like I love having that impact on people, but it's if the problem's been solved in a way that can be structured, then it should be worked into the structure. So that next time the problem arises, which it will, I don't have to physically be there to answer it.
One thing I'm realizing is, especially with small, let me get out the camera. Especially with small business, the problem has probably been solved.
For sure.
So.
For sure,
Just
the info's
find
out there.
I've just recently been researching. I could actually ask you about this. Have you ever used any sort of funneled banking system, like to cut between profits and like gross and net revenue?
No, you're talking about like profit first type of thing, where it's like when the
like
money comes in, it
deposit
splits.
and it automatically splits it.
Yeah, I've looked into it and I should, but right now I'm still in that stage where like I'm reinvesting everything into systems, leads, processes, tools. Bro, that's a straight nut shot. You don't want to come
That's
from
why I'm
over
making
here?
sure it's not.
Then you should be on this side. Bro, come on, man. You gotta
crossed
pay,
his
you gotta
legs.
pay for that.
So modest.
I feel like from that side would
So
be
the problem is that we don't have a tripod that
tilt.
yeah. That's all right. We'll pause this.
Bro, I think from under that light right there,
What about it?
like
Oh,
put
the
the
shot right
camera
there?
like there, pointing this way.
Well, right now it's dead, so we'll go with the twist stream. Like I said, the audio is most important. Where do you get most of your information at? You watch the news still?
Fuck no.
Nobody does, right?
I'll see what is being talked about and then look at it.
Okay.
Like
Bring it forward a little bit.
the Epstein files are public, bro.
Right.
Like you don't need.
Oh, so you're going to do the research yourself? Yeah. You don't need the opinions.
Yeah, I don't need
Yeah,
anyone's
yeah.
opinion or spin on it. Like if it's out there, or like watch if someone's like, oh, in this interaction, this person acted this way and this person was a bitch. It's like, let me just watch the interaction and draw your own conclusion. But any viewpoint coming from either side is gonna always paint their side in the better light.
You saying put that up there? No. Oh, I mean, if you put up there and then lean the screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I feel that. I try to. Lately, I've been. I can't watch the full news, bro. I can't do it. I can't, between the propaganda and the advertising. I can't. You can't get through, like you said, to the facts, like in the opinions, like. But
Yeah.
I try to hit all of the different news sources, clips on TikTok.
Yeah. There's
So I watch the same story, CNBC, ABC, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Fox, whatever. But I'll just watch the clips on TikTok for it.
yeah, but it's like from one source, one side is always right.
Oh,
From another source, the other side's always right. And the truth is, it's not that both are right or both are wrong. It is
Neither are right.
designed to keep us yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Some old bullshit. That it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I mean, some of that stuff you still gotta see. Like, man, what's going on? They doing more than yelling over there.
So,
Boys squabbling again.
that's kind of refreshing, huh? I've seen more.
Fights,
Yeah,
refreshing versus people dying.
right.
Okay, let's clarify that. Derek the Deal Smith loves to watch fights in the street. That's gonna be the title.
It's refreshing, bro. Growing up in Austin, I was in the clubs on 6th Street from like 16. Don't ask me how I would get in, but I would.
It's not Vlad, you good.
Well, I had a fake, but it was clearly a fake, so I would
And
make
see,
exchanges.
let me say this, because everybody blaming the podcasters for all this telling, and I just said, "We know you good." He said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you how I did it."
I thought you meant because you're not a Fed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
Vlad might be a Fed.
And then you said it anyway. It's crazy.
In fact, Vlad, if you're watching this, now that you know who I
watching
am, you are fed. Don't ever disrespect my name again.
That boy Rallo said, cause Vlad, so I was in Vlad's masterclass. Shout out to Vlad's masterclass, man. I will say I definitely got some valuable information. And with me personally, I can get valuable information from anybody. Like they say, take the 500K to dinner with Jay-Z. Like, I've been taking the 500K, but I do realize that a lot of people who want this dinner with Jay-Z wouldn't have gained anything from that.
Facts.
I could listen to him talk about anything and figure out how he doing this like this.
Shit. Thing is, you can figure that out without having dinner with the motherfucker.
So
like
Vlad is doing is he's interviewing like Neon and some of these huge podcasters and or streamers and just posting an interview in the masterclass, and then he'll go through one-on-one and answer questions. To me, it helped me a lot with a lot of this podcasting I was doing. So shout out to Vlad.
And against his advice, you have me back, bro. Don't nobody know Derek the Deal Smith.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I don't agree with. I don't think you need to pay for guests. First of all, you're getting a tattoo. I'm not paying you and tattooing you. I'm sorry. It's not happening. That's ridiculous. But it's just like people don't necessarily want to see like, I don't know, just the straight information grab of like current events. Like that's not really what I got into it for. At some point, you got to do like, yes, I would love my shit to skyrocket a lot faster and have 1 million followers, subscribers, whatever, quicker. But it's like I would much rather, in the long run, especially having been a tattoo artist this long now, I would much rather have built my clientele off of the clients that I want and waited a little bit longer to find them than just grabbing everybody I can.
That's fair. That and like you gotta still have some soul, man. Like the application in my world is I started a brokerage from scratch, and there's brokerages out there that like I would make more money at.
Right.
There's a lot of pyramid schemes and easy ways out that like, would they grow faster? Would I make more? Sure, but my soul's not for sale, bro. I want to actually.
They're gonna hit you up too, cause you wouldn't believe. Dude told me to. He said, bro, just I know you got a shop, but just give it to that and come work over here. A couple people told me that. Hey man.
Like, no.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, like I put in all the work to be able to do my thing. I don't want to, even if you pay me more than I could pay myself, I don't want to be under anyone. And
most entrepreneurs, like we aren't really in it for that. So
you would think so. It's insane how many people I've seen go to these fucking pyramid schemes of brokerages. They're like, oh well, it's because there's multiple revenue streams, and I'm like, define it. Well, when I bring people and then they bring people, like, yeah, motherfucker, that's like,
and then what shape
I
does
thought
it
you
make?
were in real estate. Yeah, I thought you were a real estate agent. What are you doing?
I mean, that goes back to just doing the research. You don't know who Ponzi is, my boy? You don't know about his scheme? What are we talking about? Yeah, I think that's just one of the things that just weeds out the people who not really with it.
Yeah.
Because they say the game is to be sold and not told. The game being sold involves you going and trying it and getting played, but continuing.
Yeah.
Whenever you get played and you stop, that's when like, okay, you never was.
Yeah, you were a stepping stone.
Yeah, you never was like that for real.
They're not all built like us, G.
Because somebody probably got, what was his name, Charles Ponzi?
I don't know, bro. That's
anyway, somebody probably got him with that shit. And he was like, you know what? See, y'all just had the triangle scheme. I'm about to go crazy and make it a pyramid.
You're going 3D.
Going 3D, like you never know. That's really how stuff be happening.
And then you took it to the next step with the 4D.
Facts, shout out to 4D.
Shout out to 4D.
Yeah, this was gonna take forever on the other side.
I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. But I do like that you're taking your time to do good.
Yeah, no, that's good. I didn't like, well, I won't say that. But yeah, I had to make some adjustments. And for the tatters watching, make adjustments, man. Don't just sit there and do the whole, if it's not coming out how you want, don't just sit and do the whole tat like that. And then it didn't come out how I wanted. Make some adjustments, bro. Change the speed. Change the fucking
the design. What you adjust, bro?
Well, no, don't adjust the design.
Just
That's over with.
one wing. If the second one takes a while,
Just erase it, bro.
You
Just take the one.
the arm on the other side.
Yeah, no, I meant with like things such as like machine speed and depth and positioning and.
So you went back to the old D where you go deep as hell, fast as hell.
No,
Make it
so for
hurt,
this,
but
I
it's
think the
gonna stay.
adjustment was more for the stretching than anything,
Gotcha.
and being able to actually angle the machine correctly. I ain't gonna give you all the sauce on this episode. You can go figure it out.
Also, if
but-
anyone watching thinks I'm disrespecting, I'm not. I've been tattooing him and back, and he tattooed me probably more than I've tattooed you at this point, huh?
See, this is the
About
thing about the
same.
internet. They ain't even gonna hear that. They're gonna be like, already in the comments, he's in there disrespecting.
Yeah, if I'd have done that,
If I did that, D would fuck me up. And you're right.
right? I didn't know D was nicer to white people.
See,
No, it's not
that's
that.
what we're not
It's,
gonna do.
we've
'Cause
been-
they know.
we've been talking to each other.
Nah,
for
I'm
a
playing.
long time.
If you're a caucus fellow, you know, I have no problem
Bro,
with you.
call me something
My
worse.
quarrel,
I
is
don't
it
like
with
that.
you?
Caucus fellow, come on.
Nah, I gotta talk that language.
Call
My
me a
quarrel is
cracker.
not with you, buddy. You don't have to get me with the what looky here. What y'all be saying?
Who's y'all?
Give me a
bro?
phrase. Give me a white phrase.
I don't know, bro.
Kyle, what's your favorite white phrase?
While I'll
Why are you
be-
laughing like that? Something popped into the top of your head. Well, I'll be is not white. That's just old.
I don't know, bro. I have a very white name and pretty white skin, but I was raised by a Mexican family.
Yeah,
I had a white dad.
I've been
That's about it.
I've been at the gym in this predominantly white area of town. They've been looking at me crazy.
Around here?
Nah, it's a little bit out the way. But they just be looking confused, like, what is this guy doing over here?
Who invited this guy?
Who invited him? I know I got tattoos on my face and stuff, but you know. In my head, they just mad they're not as swole as me. Shout out to the gangs. That's what I think that they think.
That's gotta be it, bro.
How does he get so shredded?
No, I want to give you props on that too. That's gonna journey too far into sounding questionable. I know
Honestly,
my
I
ass
kinda
been
fell
getting
off.
out of shape.
I kind of fell off a little bit. So you been working out at all or no?
Yeah, I bought a Max Pro. You seen them ads with Shaq? It's like
A Max Pro.
cables, and you turn. the
Oh, it's
dial.
like a little thing on the wall, and then it
You can
adjusts.
you can put it on the wall or under a bench, or you could stand on it. And with those three options, honestly, there's
Does it
very
work by
few
like the
things I
air
can't
pressure?
do.
Is it one of those?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea how it works.
You be sitting there amazed by the technology.
I just know the fucking difference between a 10 and a 12 is
Yeah.
fucking significant. I have no idea how they do it.
You just know 12. Nah, drop that thing down.
Nah,
Nah, a lot of this stuff, they got this one thing. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but it looks like
probably
a
thinking a
mirror.
tunnel.
And it was on the wall.
Yeah.
But it has the knobs. I was watching, it's a dude named Chris Harrier, and I love his ab workouts. I was watching one of his arm workout videos, and he was using one of those, and he had like that machine that he was using. He clearly was like sponsored by them or something. But he's using this machine, and then he has like in the corner, like this is how you do the exercise with dumbbells type
Oh,
shit.
cool.
But yeah, obviously I was using dumbbells because I'm not a fucking real estate agent. But
bro, I ain't rolling in either. I'm on the firm payments for it, but my firm payments are less than my gym membership was.
fair.
And
enough.
I like because I also don't have a office that I use anymore. I just have a room at my house. It's my office, and then I have the workout set up.
Oh,
And
so
my
you let
whiteboards.
go of
My physical office.
Yeah.
I regret it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
why you regret it?
because it was set up so well for like content and shit. I had that badass wall and lighting.
Now you got three kids and a dog running around in the background.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I wanted to be closer to my kids.
Yeah.
But the setup's dope. You know, I got where my computer is, my screens. And then if I ever catch myself like scrolling or whatever, I'll get up, bust a set or two, I'll get the blood flowing. If I'm really stressed out, I'll leave the room, go play with my son for a bit, and then jump back into it.
So for me as an entrepreneur, I had to separate everything. I had to separate all that. Because that's kind of what I was on with the other brick and mortar situation. And I had to get it like, bro, I cannot have this all in the same place. Because I feel like my brain just...
I feel you.
Yeah.
It like doesn't know when it's work time and not.
Yeah, it's like doing homework in the bed.
Yeah.
You're going to sleep.
And it's a difficult adjustment. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. And I do think sometimes it doesn't play out ideally. But I try to be that way with my time as opposed to with my physical location. Because even when I was at a physical office, sometimes I would still get that, like, I hit a wall and it's like, what am I gonna fucking sit here and twirl my thumb or stare at the screen as if words will come out?
It doesn't make you feel like you have to be, like you could also flip what I'm saying. Like you have the luxury of being like, oh, I'm not just at this physical office, let me go do something else and then come back to it. I got a book up there called White Space is Not Your Enemy. It's about graphic design. And it has like a fucking chapter on taking a nap. Like for your designs, you need to stop designing and go do something else. And yeah, that shit's real.
And it's real, but for the most part, because I do get asked sometimes like, why, how you got these kids, this business, this organization, and you're still able to get after it, you know, and make shit happen. It's like when I'm working, I'm working, right? Like I try not to let my kid come into the fucking office. If I get everything done I need to and it's like project time, but I'm drawing a blank, that's when, okay, maybe I'll pop out the room and kick it with them for a bit. But when it's time to work, like I'll put my phone away. So I can text from my computer anyways. So unless the motherfucker rings, which I got headphones anyways, like I put my phone away and it's work time. And I do that so that when it's time to be a dad, I'm not like thinking, oh man, I didn't get enough done today and I'm still fucking around on my phone.
Stressed about playing catch because you didn't get after it on work.
Exactly. So like, any chance we lower this one notch or so?
We can't.
For real?
Yeah, it's gonna hit well, maybe a little bit, let me see.
So like, I guess the key for me to work-life balance isn't juggle them at the same time. It's give each one your all during the time that you're doing that thing.
How's that?
Oh yeah, it's better.
I seen one fool say if his kids come in, whenever he's meeting, they have to give a pitch or they have to like do a presentation in the meeting.
That's good.
And he did that a few times. They don't come in there no more when he working.
Yeah, once they hit a certain age, it's different. But like my 2-year-old, for example, if he wakes up and he walks by the fucking office, like he's banging on that fucking door.
So you dropped your office down and you just online mostly, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think that does for something like real estate to where everything is like, because that's what I'm doing too. Like we downsized significantly. We're moving to e-commerce and online, like podcasting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not online selling real things. Like you're like a real estate agent. Like you still have to have people who want brick and mortar for your shit to kind of push. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. There's fucking days where like I'm doing the runaround for sure. But even then, the majority of it is online. Like, for example, if I have right now I have a listing coming up. I had to go meet the guy in person, but I got him through online, had the call in my office, and then went to meet him at his house. All the paperwork, coordinating repairs, cleaners, all that shit happened from my house. I went out there one time since just to meet with the contractor to make sure that we were all on the same page. Because speaking English.
Do you think that that's better?
To an extent. I mean, honestly, I think most real estate agents don't need to be on the road all the fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the real estate people that I've dealt with, like, most of what I need you to do is on the phone.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be here with me looking at this space.
Well, when it comes to looking at the spaces, sometimes it's a little more involved, but I do feel you. And like it's like making the decisions or coordinating, getting up to closing, like that's all remote.
That's fair. Do you think that it makes residential more lucrative than commercial these days?
No. Yeah, that's tough. I think you can kill it in whatever it is that you put your time into. I've probably been doing more in commercial than residential this year so far.
Yeah, I saw you. Your one client, he getting a new barbershop, right?
Yeah, we just opened another Trendsetters in Cedar Park.
Are you invested in it?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I'm just a broker. And then we're working on one in Manor. And then I'm helping a tire shop. I'm helping a funeral home. Fuck, there's one other one. Another commercial tenant that I'm helping.
How do you find your people? Just word of mouth from other people that you've worked with?
At this point, it's getting there, and like all the networking and organizations and stuff, it's getting to where I have to like pay for leads less, but I still do. I'll still run ads. So like one of the keys is if you have something for sale or for lease and you push that thing, so like if you have a house for sale and you push ads to sell that house, you'll get a bunch of people like to raise their hand, and at most one of them buys the house. More often, none of them do. And if you're a dipshit, you'll be so focused on that house that you miss the silver lining there, that these are all people that said one way or another, hey, I'm looking for a house. And so you run ads for one thing, but that thing is kind of just a placeholder that you then like take them through other stuff. And it's like, yeah, we'll meet out there, but then you have in your back pocket, if they say, oh, no, it's, you know, the floor plan doesn't work for us, or we need something a little bigger. You already have in your back pocket, oh yeah, there's these other ones around the corner. If you're not represented by anybody, I'd be happy to show you, and you know, you take them that way. So like advertising stuff, and so when people are getting started and they're like acting like they don't know how to get leads or deals, it's like, dude, take one of my listings, advertise the bitch, right? Like if you sell it, fucking awesome, but I don't necessarily need you to. What it does is it brings people to raise their hand and show that they're interested in something.
And I mean, nothing's a waste of time, because that could be a person who just like, yeah, that wasn't right for me, but I really like this guy. So next time I think of something, I'm calling him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
like
never do real estate with anybody else again.
Yeah. And so, that's the other one. She's doing like suites, probably like the girl next door. It's like a beauty shop.
Tell me about that, because
Like
that's something
suites.
I've been intrigued in. I don't want to say too much, because, you know, my ideas get stolen a lot.
Yeah.
But
Well, what I told her is like measure out what one suite would take up in terms of space. And then we'll account for the walls and the hallway and the bathroom and the reception, and now we know how big of a space you need. And then how much are you gonna rent those suites out for? And that helps us get to a budget.
So she's going from scratch. She's building it.
Well, she's working out of a suite right now. And so she wants to kind of how we think, like,
Yeah.
I'm paying someone, I want to be the one getting paid.
And she not wrong.
Yeah.
But you're saying like, or maybe she's not gonna necessarily build up the whole thing, but she's gonna definitely have to make the suites.
Yeah, because, I mean,
Because if you get one that's already done enough to be what, like a fucking office building or something?
no, I mean,
That's
there's,
the only thing that's kind of like separated like that already.
yeah, I mean, it's crazy how like second gen spots, you never know how they're gonna be divvied up. There's a few reasons why it might be that way, but more likely than not, it's gonna be an open area. And also the landlords will more often cut TI if there's no real improvements that have been made. So if it's like someone already did that and you're like, no, I want different size suites, that landlord's probably not gonna pitch in for you to take down all those walls and rebuild them a little different. Whereas if it's an empty shell They're like, oh yeah, the next person's probably gonna want walls anyways. They're gonna be more likely to reimburse you for doing that shit.
I know, like with this type of building, all of them are different size. So I don't know if that was like a intentional thing or way to like I read this thing and they were saying that.
Are these connected to that, or are these connected
this is
to the
recording
camera?
separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
None of the above.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Nah, that's what ChatGPT told me to do. It was connected to the stream, but I'm like, bro, what if I lose the stream?
Yeah. Now I'm over here thinking like, if the camera's not recording and this thing's fucking up, we're over here just chit-chatting away.
Is that paused?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really trust it though. No, it's just delayed. But I'm sure that the sound quality on it's trash.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna connect it with I'm gonna do some editing magic for sure. But yeah, I just think with the way everything is going, like, I ain't even gonna say that. I need my ideas to stop being stolen. For real, I'm getting tired of that shit. That's the way of the world, but.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that knee came out pretty good.
Yeah, it's overly detailed ass tech. It's cool though.
I honestly thought you were gonna run with the face one.
Nah,
Because it reminded me of the
took
other piece.
hours.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
All the soft shading and shit.
Yeah, I mean, and just the size of it in general. That didn't feel right? Are you talking about because of the sound?
No, I'm just curious how close to the. I was like, is that as close to the armpit as we get? Or is it gonna get worse?
Look, so this will record your time. I don't know how to reset it though, so right now it says 14 hours, but it records like your session time. And you can put in your hourly rate, and it'll just pop up your
Like a
price.
fucking taxi?
Yep.
That's live.
I thought that shit was dope. Shout out to Bishop.
Is that a bar cart still out there?
Huh?
Is that bar cart still out there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another one whenever I get a break here.
Well, we could take a break right now.
Don't let, only if you were waiting for an excuse to. Don't let me be the reason. If they are, do you mind just ordering it and telling her to bring it and I'll pay when she gets here? Margarita. She's a real one, bro. She's been with you forever.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it's when it's like I was saying, like I would rather wait, cause I've had a lot of tattoo artists that work for me. I had a few apprentices, some as of late. Like I had 4 apprentices last year, and none of them graduated. So it's like some as of late. It's just that same thing. Like, man, I'd rather wait for the right people that are fitting the right thing than to just be like
No
trying to
dice?
like hire
Bummer.
a bunch of artists. Cause we're doing something special here, man. We got a space curated specifically for art instead of just tattooing, and I feel like that's what is going on with tattooing. Like, yes, all the economic reasons and everything changing, but also like everyone's be a personal brand and it's becoming more serious. Okay, we all know, like we all can do realism, we all can do this, we all can do that. All you gotta do is get a bishop wand and half the battle is done.
Sure.
So it's like, with that, I forgot what I was saying. Where was I going?
I would love to help you get back on track, but I have no fucking idea, to be honest
I
with you.
started thinking about these lines. Tattooing is catching up with the rest of art. So for me, like this type of spaces I curate instead of just like a regular tattoo shop, it helps spawn like, or not spawn, but jumpstart a career of like a person like her And so when you find the people who realize it, they tend to like, oh yeah, I'm finna chill over here, shit. So I figure out.
Yeah, it's not like so
what to do.
strictly tattooing. You foresee this becoming a franchise?
No. Just because I would have to be so detached from it for that to be able to happen.
True.
Because I'm gonna be walking in the franchise stores like adjusting like these plants don't go here, like you know what I'm saying, like. So I don't see me being able to do it, but if I just like completely detach from it, then yeah, fuck it. But I think the tattoo shops are over with. I'm not gonna hold you. I think it's all about the artist. Like,
yeah,
nobody is going. It's a few shops, but like none of the clients that you want as an artist are going to a shop, like we said, and pulling up like, oh, I just love this shop. Who's in here today? Like, no, they're finding your page. They're looking at your work. They're looking at your flash, etc. So I think that shit is dead, bro.
Yeah, but catering to the artist or creating a type of space that the artist would want is the way to still.
I think that for majority of them, and I'm just basing this on my experience, they don't care. As long as it's theirs, that's what they're focused on. I don't give a fuck how great that space is. I don't want to be over there. I want my space. Yeah. That's why I feel like what you're doing with your client is more of a new wave. It's one, and I just found out this dude died, man. Shout out to Port Vita Tattoo, I believe in Arizona. They had like the biggest tattoo shop. I always watch this video. They had like the biggest tattoo shop ever. And they had like rooms of a shop. So it was like a big room of like 12 artists. And I was thinking at first, like, you could do something like that. Somebody's gonna steal this idea after I put it out. But I was thinking like you could do something like that and just have like, okay, I get this, and then she leases this space for me, and then she leases that space. Like a motherfucking pyramid scheme in that bitch. But just cause, and then everyone could feel like it's their own thing. But I don't know, bro. 2026, the individualism is going crazy. So I don't know, shit like that. Any type of thing like
that's real, and
with people coming together will work.
Yeah, and it's not a thing anymore either, where people are just like in an area and they do what is there in that.
They gonna fly like, if they like your page.
They're gonna Google your shit and they're gonna put in the GPS. And they're gonna pull up wherever the fuck you're at.
Especially if you in Houston, we already used to driving an hour away.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't care, you on the north side, like, and people will fly. I got clients that phone me. I've got clients that have phoned to me. So, and that's before the great tattoo shift of 2026.
The great tattoo shift.
We're gonna take a break.
Hi guys, it's the booking manager here at 4D Studios. Books are open now and filling up fast. To get your spot on the schedule, text 346-291-4438. Send in your ideas so we can help curate the perfect session for you. Walk-ins are accepted but not guaranteed. Again, text 346-291-4438 to get your tattoo scheduled today.
Like honestly, that's the one solid argument I've heard for it is like, I don't want to actually have to work with them to make money off them. I want them to just sign up under my pyramid, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie.
On Twitch.
Yeah. However, I can't sell my soul, bro. When there's thousands and thousands of people pushing the same fucking name, it's like, how much impact do you have over people's impression of that name? Like, I am one of 10 agents that push.
I mean, how much impact do you have over people's impression of the name regardless?
Of my name? I have full control.
Not of their impression. You have no control of how they perceive.
Hey, I can act, the way that I act or present myself makes a huge, you're right. Like I could think I sound cool and they're like, this guy's a dickhead. But at least it's
what a loser, yeah.
It's not like some other dickhead just ruined it for all of us before I get there. Which is why I left my first brokerage, which by the way, my first broker was an awesome guy. I still got none but respect for him. However, when you have hundreds of agents, impressions are being made about the company as a whole that you weren't there, you have no fucking idea how people are presenting themselves. And so often I would say, oh yeah, I'm with this group, and I just get a look or a reaction. And it has nothing to do with me, nothing to do with the broker. It's like certain agents were just leaving bad impressions. And even when they were leaving good ones, it was like, I don't even like taking compliments if I don't deserve them.
So do you have like a like if I work at the what's the real estate group called?
Deal Smith Realty.
So if I work for Deal
.com.
Smith Realty and I went to the website and I clicked join the team, submitted the app, now I'm working here. What is the process of, okay, I done got drunk at the event, I'm upside down on the table
Yeah.
with my
hired.
boxes hanging out, like, you said you hired? That's exactly what we looking for. All right, well, I'll switch it then.
Well,
If something that you would
but-
perceive to be embarrassing, like,
Yeah.
is it like a chastising kind of thing?
I
Or is
can
it just
fire
like,
people. Is that what you're asking?
I mean, I guess I'm asking if it's like, do you get a chance to be able to correct, or are you just
Yeah,
out of there?
you can't. So, in order to join a brokerage, a broker has to accept full liability for what you do. And there's an online process that's regulated by Trek. And the thing is, when most people join a brokerage, they have no idea who their actual broker is. Like, it's somebody that was down to take a cut and say, yeah, you're working under them. They usually don't even know who that is. But with my size of business, it's like no one's just sneaking by. I actually had an application come in. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then I didn't say nothing, and then a friend on Facebook, and I don't say that to say we're not friends, but like not close enough friends for him just
Not
to
a friend in
assume
the
that we
sense
can
of
do this.
friend, but in the sense of
Yeah, like
person that
we're
is on
cool,
Facebook, yeah.
but not cool enough for him to just assume that he's like, hey, my buddy, he wanted to get on there just so he can get MLS access because we're doing this thing. I'm like, no,
Right.
like that's my livelihood, my license, my liability. No, it's not happening. So for anyone to get on at the brokerage, I have to physically go on there and approve or request them. And so I got to approve.
So you kind of nip it in the bud. You like, we don't really have to do too much chastising because we already making sure.
Yeah, like I know them all personally before they come on. And we'll probably get to a level at some point where it's like I got my head people in a city or a market and they're making those judgment calls. But I don't ever want to be in a place where people can just sign up, you know, like most of the big boxes would. It's like someone, not necessarily invite only, but at least fucking conversation about it. So I don't care if you do big volume, it's preferred obviously. I don't care if you do huge volume. I don't care if you're older, younger, color, background, whatever the fuck. I care if you're a decent person. And if you're gonna be out there trashing our name, you know? If you're trying to take advantage of people, like you're not gonna do it under my name.
Yeah, man, I worked at some shops, bro. And when I opened my own shop, they're like, finally, I can get tatted by you. And I'm like, what you mean? They're like, oh, I wasn't going over there.
Yeah.
But I fuck with you, but I'm not going over
Bro,
there.
and like that's killer to me.
Yeah.
Like I would give up, you know, the 3 freebies that would come along with selling my soul for knowing that everything that does come my way, it's because I deserve it, you know? The good and the bad.
The selling the soul thing to me is be like, bro, for that's it? It ain't even that much.
Right?
Hell, you have $400,000 I punch
At
my
least a
mama.
Grammy.
Bro, what?
I at least need a Grammy. I'm playing, I wouldn't sell for shit.
That's crazy. A Grammy is hilarious.
It's more realistic about what people do it for, but nah, bro, I don't need fame, I don't need recognition. I want to feel like my time here on earth is spent having positive impact on the people that I can. Mostly my family, right? And friends and people who trust in me in some way. And the general public is cool too. But I spent my first 20 years in a different headspace of all me,
Yeah.
you know? It
You
started,
think the kids changed that for you?
I mean, even after my first kid was born, I think I was still a shithead for a year or two.
Well, I mean, I say kids.
Yeah. It has that, probably age in general, and then psychedelics, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like you step outside yourself and examine how you are and how you're interacting with the world. That shit'll humble you real quick.
What kind of psychedelics? DMT or?
DMT was probably the most profound, but honestly, the journey started with mushrooms. Like
The shroomies.
I always talk about, you have epiphanies, and usually it's just like you trip out about like what you're doing or like who you think you are and whatnot, and it makes you second guess it. You can't just live in your ego. Step outside of it for a second.
The shroomies are definitely something.
You finally came around to that, huh?
Yeah, I've done it a few times. The first time I took like a 3-5.
Damn.
And it was kind of a lot. It was like a very introspective fucking 12 hours.
Yeah.
But after
like
that, I just took a
look at
little
yourself for potentially the first time in that light, right?
No, I think I'm pretty like the other artists. He call me a ponderer. I think I'm pretty like I think about that type of stuff anyway. But it definitely helped. I don't know if it was like a literal thing when you see things differently with the shrooms, but it was like a
partially
like
you go into
like
third person
switch.
perspective a little bit, and like I remember the first time I did shrooms, we were at a beach house and we were there on vacation, and so were the people next to us, and I'm sitting out there smoking cigarettes. That's how you know it's forever ago. I'm smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, what are they doing? I wonder what they're doing. And I go on this trip in my head about like, whatever the answer to that is, what they're doing, to me, that determines who they are.
Whatever they were doing right then.
Right. Like my perspective of them would be based on what they're doing.
That one moment.
And therefore, what you do determines who you are. And so if everything you do is for yourself, you are a selfish asshole. And that's what I was. Until I had that realization and started doing shit for other people.
But you was over there on them not Scrooge. What's the night before? What is that? The Christmas special where they see the 3 ghosts?
That is Scrooge, no?
That Scrooge? You was like a Scrooge shit, boy.
Yeah.
That's dope. Shrooms for me, like the first time I had shrooms, artistically it changed a lot for me. I'll say that. I did see like that mural artistically. Like that mural, bro. Have you been seeing all this? Speaking of autism, I think they finna drop a new drug. I think they're ADHD and autism right now.
They're expanding the spectrum to where you and I would be considered slightly autistic.
Because then, do you have autism? You need this drug.
Yeah.
That's the soft
It could
ones.
be part of it. It's not a fucking label or anything. But I've been knowing that if you can be my friend for this long, you're definitely autistic, bro. That's okay.
I guess. I ate the shrooms. First of all, a big mistake. I ate the shrooms at like midnight because I've been tatting all day. And so I eat them and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna trip. So I sat on the couch and I just remember I had some grapes, bro. I was fucking them up. Like the grapes was so good, but I didn't realize that it hit. So I'm just sitting there watching, you ever seen Umbrella Academy on Netflix?
Yeah.
So I'm watching that, and it was the new season. This is when it was. Jay had just dropped that new season, and I'm watching, and their faces are melting and shit. I'm like, boy, they going crazy this season. Boy, they got some new shit. And then I realized, oh, no, the shrooms hitting. And then the rest of it after that was just like, I don't even remember. Like, it was just like, yeah, you had that whole different mind space for sure. But I know I didn't go to sleep, and I ended up waiting until like the next day. It's like at noon the next day, and I realized, the liquor store is back open. I'm finna go get something to drink and go to sleep. And then I drank and went to sleep. Because I could not sleep, bro.
Yeah. Now, when you start a trip,
and I'm sitting there smoking all my weed. The weed don't mean nothing. Ain't doing nothing. It reminded me of like an Adderall from the college days.
In a way, yeah, I can see that. But for people who haven't done it, they always think it's just like you go into, because try to portray it on TV, it's all about visual, and it's like, oh, you're sitting there strapped into this ride and things are happening. Like, yeah, the visuals
Like
change
Doctor
up.
Strange. You seen Doctor Strange?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it's more about like the way that you're perceiving things, and like through all of it, even though the world's trippy to you, your subconscious starts like thinking about stuff in a different way, and then all of a sudden something will hit you of like I'm an asshole. That was my first epiphany.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole. But I wasn't like looking
said,
for
"Wait,
it. I was literally just sitting
it
out
was
there
me."
smoking like, oh,
You was
where
out there
they at? What are you doing?
looking for the enemy, and you're like, wait a minute, and you walked upon a mirror.
Oh man.
You said, the whole time, it was I. That sounds like a movie. Sounds like a good movie, actually. I'll watch it.
Shutter Island.
I'm gonna call it The Deal.
The Deal.
Would you ever get into entertainment industry
Um,
in a creative way?
I mean,
I know if they was like, you got $1 million, we finna make a movie that's gonna make 20, but I already know what you gonna do, but in a creative way.
we're about to circle back into the adrenochrome and dark shit going on in the entertainment industry.
Oh, brother.
Conceptually, would I like to do some creative shit and create all that? For sure.
Yeah.
But realistically, there's initiation processes I'm just not down for, bro. Ain't no diddy booty around here.
Yeah, that's wild. That's the thing to me.
But it is. You accept that, right?
I've been on. I went into, when I was teaching myself how to tattoo, I went down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos, and this is like 2017. I went down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos about Diddy and Birdman. And it's safe to
Birdman
say,
was a big booty taker.
right, and it's safe to say, Birdman, what bothers me about him is that he got a type, they all be looking the same. That's why I be like, Birdman, couch your
So
days,
you give
boy.
Diddy props for fucking the whole spectrum? That's terrible.
Yeah, cause I mean, it just makes it like Diddy is
This
more.
recording, right?
Yeah,
Good.
this one's recording too.
Oh.
It just makes it more like that he was groomed himself. He's just doing what, like, this is the way it's done, so this is what we gotta do. Whereas like,
So who Diddy?
if you got a type, you like it a little bit more. I feel like
Okay,
that's just your thing,
I see. So one's for power, one's for pleasure.
right? And you just, yeah,
Okay.
I don't know, both are fucked up, but
They're terrible. And it ties in very much into that fucking Epstein shit and all the stuff going on. It's not all separate. Politics and entertainment are very intertwined. But
Yeah.
honestly, either one, if they were truly what they're supposed to be, I would love to be in politics or entertainment. But just based on reality and how that shit goes,
you'd be a good
fuck
producer,
all that.
like a movie producer.
Yeah, I agree. I ain't gonna do it though.
Yeah, it gets wicked, man.
It is wicked.
But yeah, definitely when all this Diddy stuff started happening, I was like, right,
That's why my mixtape never hit.
please.
That's why Double D's didn't make it out the door.
But nah,
man.
I think that, I don't even think that, it's not even about, you just gotta, it's about the crossover. Cause we all know the rapper who like I don't wanna say who, I'll use Freddie Gibbs. Cause he's not,
Because he's the best
mainstream.
rapper alive.
yeah, Freddie Gibbs the best rapper alive. He's not mainstream, right? He's not fucking doing the Super Bowl and doing all that shit. And one could argue that you're not necessarily not gonna make it, but there's a glass ceiling for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're not passing this point without going and,
And
getting
if
diddled.
if you were to pass that point, I fully believe this, and they come to you retrospectively and say, hey, you have too much influence, you either follow us or you get got, they will off you.
Yeah.
They did it to Selena, and now they do it to people, and they'll just replace them with a clone. Like
You said
Gucci.
they did it to Selena?
Yeah, bro. She got too big too fast before they could coerce her to sell her soul. And so I don't know if they coerced homegirl to offer or if they did it in frame. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The powers that be didn't
Made
have
it
control over her impact, and they offed her.
Yeah, because she took a whole, I mean, they still, anything but Salinas.
Oh,
you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
you play that shit out of Ginza or any fucking.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some moving.
Do you think that some of these people would have made it to that position if they didn't die?
Yeah, but it's like you gotta make a decision. That's why there's so many one-hit wonders too. So it's like they were probably approached and were like, hey, either you get on board with this, you die, or you stop. Who was the bitch that sung Paper Planes?
MIA?
Yeah, she publicly said it on a video. She was going off on a rant. People called her crazy, and she's like, they approached me. Their contract had some fucked up shit in it. I wasn't down for it, and now you'll never hear my music again.
I mean, that shit wasn't that hard. No disrespect to MIA,
But if they would have continued putting production behind her, she's as hard as any of these other fucking pop stars out there. She would have made it if she sold her soul.
yeah. I think that just comes with like,
Also,
Like
how
you
big?
were saying,
That was
if-
a banger, bro.
huh? That was a banger.
You didn't like that?
I ain't flying like paper, get high like
Yeah.
planes. I don't know.
I thought it was a banger.
It wasn't.
Not my usual style, but you can't act like that wasn't a hit.
It was a hit for sure, but that
A hit and
doesn't mean
banger.
a hit. I would argue that a hit ain't really got too much to do with the artists themselves. How many hits have you heard? You was like, this was such and such. It'd be way better.
Yeah, and that's why they choose who to put the production behind.
Yeah. That's what I always think whenever people are like, oh, it's just like, we all love Zero, but he's like One Deep Entertainment. Like I've seen him say many times, like, man, I sit in there by myself and make this song. I hit the button and I go to the booth and record it, then I did it.
Yeah.
Like, but if you had like that team, big dog, that
Yeah.
shit would be going crazy.
But he didn't want to get Diddy, bro.
You didn't want to get diddled. I don't know. I feel like with Texas, it don't reach out. They don't reach out here. You just only gonna be a Texas person.
I'm trying to think of any examples. You might have a point. Nah.
Because of Texas,
No.
folk, I mean, even Selena.
Travis Scott, bro.
But he, see,
Travis Scott,
Travis Scott is
100%
going
sold his
mainstream.
soul, bro.
He going mainstream.
Yeah. That's not what we're talking about?
I'm saying you don't have to in Texas.
Oh, okay.
You could still
be a local legend without that shit.
You could still be a GOAT
Okay.
and not have to do that out here, at least.
That's real. Honestly, they're doing some good shit in Dallas. There's a few people making good moves right now. Austin's never got any kind of love.
But, I mean, I say that, but you could also say that, I mean, they swear that the drink killed Pimp C, but I know motherfuckers who've been sipping drinks since the drink been sipped. And they're still here, still doing it, so,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. I wasn't there.
We weren't there. But I do fully believe that if you're too vocal or they don't think they can get you and you can't like push their agenda, which is to keep us divided and or killing each other, then you're done.
So what do you think about Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle said it explicitly at the end of his last special that he knows that they're going to try to get him, and if he ever says a very specific phrase, to know that is no longer him. Which, by the way, I've been beating around the bush. That is exactly who the fuck I'm talking about that's pulling all the strings.
Dave Chappelle?
Thank you for your pay.
No.
I gave you a free shot because you made
Oh, real one. I needs it.
Hold on, let me wipe it.
No, it's not sweet though. It's just like tequila and a little bit of. By the way, you have a model on.
it. Me?
Ooh.
Okay, thank you so much.
Alright, it's gonna be.
She seen you walking, so you better work it.
Yeah.
No tienes sabor el tequila.
All right, that's great. I need
I just
it.
added a little bit of color.
I appreciate
All
you.
right, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's the pink ones?
Strawberry.
Oh, this is strawberry and that's lime margaritas.
Oh, thank you.
You want the other half of this? A big ass shot.
Sunny on her for 4 days and 4 nights.
Yeah, tequila is crazy.
Kill
I
you.
see what you're saying.
Can I try one of these strawberries?
Yeah. Do you want strawberry or what?
Shit, it don't matter. I'm trying to do this tech, boy. Get your goddamn.
Well, I'm gonna bring you one, but
get
tell me
your
which
get
one.
your bubbly. I still got my other one.
Oh.
If we had a chat, they'd be roasting me in the chat.
For babysitting your drink.
Yeah.
Well, chat. Oh yeah, man. We used to tell people that not to drink while I tattoo them. Here I am, a hypocrite.
Bro, I think that's a something that the tattooers made up.
They still want to deal with drunk people.
Yeah, because drunk people are fucking annoying.
That's fair, because I feel like every time I come to get tattooed by you, I'm drinking.
Yeah, but it would be different if you was at what's drunk, was what they're talking about as normal people drunk. If you were at that for you, I'd be like, bro, I'm not finna touch you right now.
Right, I would have to drink a bottle and a half.
That's what I'm saying. It's different for you.
Yeah.
But for other people, I remember the first drunk tat that I had, it still ain't it ain't get finished by me. He probably got half a chest piece right now. Cause bro was like
One titty.
laying and he fucked up and the girl's like pouring shots down his throat and he's like getting tatted on his chest and he just straight passes out. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep tatting
Yeah,
him
that's
because
scary, bro,
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep tatting him because, well, no, I won't say passed out. He's like snoring, like he fell asleep. And I'm like, I'm finna just keep tatting him. So I just kept tatting him, but he was doing this like to the needle.
Oh, hell no.
So I was like, all right, bro,
Fuck up my
look,
work.
you gotta get up, big dog. It's over
Yeah.
with. Oh no, man, I'm gonna chill. I said, nah, bro, you fucked up. You gotta go.
I'll hit up the bag, man.
And this when I'm at the crib, like, bro, get out my crib, bro. Like, you tripping.
Yeah,
So he left
Type
and
to
never
throw
saw
up
him
all
again.
over your floor, too.
Exactly. And I had that happen at the shop.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't see it. She saw it. When that girl, very cutesy, very demure, finished her tat, let me finish the tat, and I'm like, okay, I'll meet you at the front when you're ready to go pay, right? I go sit at the register, and she just comes over. She threw up everywhere.
Everywhere? That's not demure.
I'm
at
talking
all,
about
bitch.
project, but I
You
mean,
gotta
I say
make it
demure because it wasn't
fucking
on me, because I was standing right in front of her,
Yeah.
sitting right in front of her the whole time, and she waited until I finished and got up out the way, and then yeah.
That's one thing I got no kind of respect. Like, you know better than anybody. I will not judge people for drinking too much. And, which also goes, for context, anybody seeing when he says, you can drink, it's because I can fucking drink
Yeah,
a lot. And I'm not saying I don't get drunk.
you up there like Denzel on flight. I drank to excess.
Exactly.
But he
am
landed the
Denzel
plane
on
though.
flight.
Yeah.
I would have flipped that plane real fucking smooth. No, but I've had literal fucking alcohol poisoning, and still, every time I threw up was off a ledge, in the toilet, in a can.
Yeah, people who, I see what you're
Like,
saying.
you can feel it coming. Don't make it everyone's
knew you was
problem.
finna throw
Go
up.
handle your fucking business.
I threw it one time. I think I was out with you in a cup in the middle of the section.
Yeah.
You want to talk about QC and demure? I said, it's like if I drank some, I was like,
I remember who else we were
I
with.
just let
that
it go
told
in the
me.
cup, and then I set it down, and I looked up. I think it was you. I set it down, I looked over, you was looking at me, and I was like, thought nobody saw that. I thought I did it real
Bro.
slick like.
I had forgotten about that until just now. Thank you.
One thing about me, I'm gonna throw up though.
Yeah. I think one of the first time I tatted you, either you or Kelto threw up in that room. I was tatting you or
told me I was at the
Kelto.
party?
It was at the first at University Oaks, and I was tattooing you and Kelto, and we're drinking, and whoever I wasn't tattooing threw up in the background. But
Shout
play a
out to
move
Kelto,
in
man.
a bucket or something, and we moved on. And
Yeah.
good night. If it got on the fucking carpet, it'd ruin the vibe.
Shout out to Kelto. You know he a lawyer now.
I do.
He said how I know that dude that I said is in Congress.
Yeah.
because of him.
Bro, Calto had that from the start. I
Yeah.
remember Roadrunner camp, like before college. Like he like led his group or whatever in like the fucking stomp the yard type shit. And it was like, it didn't matter what it was. A leader's a leader.
Yeah.
And I saw it in him real fucking fast that he had it in him. Yeah, big shout out to Koto. I didn't talk to him in forever until I saw that video. I think I sent it to you too.
Don't
Where
get
he's
him
like,
that.
when
He's
your
a family
homie pulls
man.
up.
He's a family man.
No, yeah, it's fine. Like when your homie pulls up, who always has his seat leaned back, and he's like hanging out the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Cause he always, yeah, that was him. Yeah.
He's supposed to come here too. Want to hear about Thurgood Marshall School of Law? Yeah, I try to keep entrepreneurship, but like certain things I think need to be told. Cause why are you a lawyer? And how hard was it? And how can a young aspiring lawyer do the same thing?
Yeah.
I just hit my uncle, one of my uncles today about a interview. This fool went from prison to multi-millionaire. You know Christian Brothers Automotives?
The name rings a bell, yeah.
It's like this super large collision center type thing. Anyway, he owns and operates a few of those. He's like a millionaire now.
That's what's up. But franchisee,
Well, yeah, I didn't
Christian
say.
Brothers was
Yeah,
around
yeah,
and he
yeah,
opened
already
a few
was
like
there.
it. Bro, and honestly, that's underestimated. Like some of the most successful people I know, like they didn't reinvent the wheel. They tagged on to
Facts,
something
'cause-
happening and they fucking replicated it.
A lot of the time, it's kind of a hassle to like. I mean, we're doing this. We could have easily just set up two lounge chairs and a little desk table in the middle, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes, yeah, it can get saturated. But a lot of the times, it's like shit. Open 50 wing stops. Ain't nobody finna stop eating wings.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And I was watching Charlamagne the God talk, and he was talking about, because, you know, he got a $200 million, which is another thing with the podcast, and they did a $200 million deal with between Netflix, I think, and iHeart, he re-signed with. It was like something like that. And, you know, he did the, like, oh, that's the news, I don't know about those numbers, thing. But even if it was anywhere near that, that's still a crazy deal. And he was like, people always try to say, like, I think they call it like a entrepreneur. Like where you could work for other people but still do your thing. He was like,
Yeah,
people
you're
try
like
to say like, oh,
licensed.
you're a worker, but it's like, I'm $100 million worker on the fucking biggest news platform
Yeah.
there is. Like, yeah, I'm a worker, but like, what did you do today? You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
fair.
talked to President-elect Kamala Harris. What did you do? Like,
Yeah.
So
That's fair, and like I give props where they're due. Like I'm not saying that everyone should start shit from scratch. For me, it was my move to start something from scratch, at least in the business. But when I make a bunch in that, when it's time to diversify, I'm not gonna start a tire shop from scratch. You
Right.
know, that shit I'll license. The tire shop dude I'm working with to open up a location right now, he's talking numbers to me, bro. It's fucking ridiculous.
in what way? Like the profit
Like,
margins?
Yeah.
Oh, I already know.
It's crazy, and it's like,
Man, the place where I go get my tires from, they like, you want new? Okay, $150. Oh, you want used? Shit, give me a pack of cigarettes and a fucking and a Dr. Pepper, and I got it. I got you. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I know. Like, bruh, that
And
game is ridiculous.
And then like all the barber shops I help open, like someone else started the first Trendsetters, but we use the name, some of the vibe, right? And then the
So
people from the other ones like fight for the spot to be managers of the next ones. So there's some times when it makes sense to like, you know, latch on to something. So I give all props to people who open franchises.
How does a deal like that work? When you like y'all approach Trendsetters already existed, or you
Yes.
saying when you open more?
No, so it existed before the operator that I brokered
with.
for.
Yeah.
He, I think he was the first one to like open a second one. So like the first one existed, and he approached his buddy and he's like, "Hey, what would it take to open a second one?" It's like, "Well, time and money and a system." It's like, "Cool, systemize it." And, yeah, right. So he gives him like a small cut of the profits, but in exchange, he doesn't have to build the name. People already try to like go for it. And so there's times when it's appropriate to like latch on to something that's established. I think franchising in services like that, it makes sense. I don't think it makes sense for real estate brokerage because it's one specific person making all the impact on any given person's life.
What kind of a system are they putting in place? Or systems?
Well, usually the franchise will say like how it gets laid out, the specs for what a location needs to look like, and like where it needs to be. Certain metrics that make it to where they know it'll be successful. And then like supply chain, et cetera, is already in place. But the big part for the barbershops specifically is that the humans that are part of that system want to be managers of the next one. And that's the biggest aspect of success, is how well it's being managed. And you get to see it because they were in previous ones.
How big your pyramid is of your scheme.
Right, and that's why like I'm kind of doubling back sometimes. It's like, fuck, sometimes the pyramid makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. But franchising is not quite a pyramid scheme, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense if it's, you know, not gonna have you in the clink. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not really one of those people that's against the monopoly. Like, right, I would do that shit too if I was the first one to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Create YouTube. I'll be the only YouTube too if I could.
And on my main hustle, I want to be that creator. In real estate, I want to create the brokerage that can be franchised and taken to different markets. But when it comes
that
to
hasn't been done yet?
No, for sure it's been done. Like every EXP, KW, Coldwell Banker, like they're paying part of their profits to
The original.
those, yeah, for the name. But to me, I don't think that name provides enough value. In fact, I think it provides more drawbacks, especially since I get creative with my deals, more red tape than it's worth. However,
Well, the longer you've been around too, the more negative experiences have been had.
very true. And like they have to set up red tape to where every operator can fall into it and they won't have any issues. Versus if you're doing something small from scratch, you have a lot more flexibility. And so in my main hustle, I want to be the franchisor, not the franchisee.
Right.
But when it's time to diversify, I'm probably just gonna
Do
ride
what
the
works.
coattails or something else, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna invest, get some fucking Apple, bro. Like, stop playing. You trying to find the next new startup?
You know, I finally gave in to buying Bitcoin, and now it's fucking crashing because
It'll go back up.
there's some shit in the Epstein files that he might be Satoshi.
What do you mean?
That Epstein might be the guy who created it. and
Oh, the
holds
dude
a
that
big
nobody
chunk of
knows
it.
who. And honestly, bro, because that's a big part of the lore of Bitcoin is
Yeah.
that dude. I didn't know his name, but I know what you're talking about. That's a huge part of the fucking
Yeah.
lore. It makes it so mysterious and like.
No, before it came to be, there are emails that were exchanged. They're like, "Hey, our cash cow is almost ready. The pseudonym Satoshi is perfect for this."
Because honestly, all they have
It's
to
him
do
and
is
his
just,
people.
and they just keep all the money.
Yeah.
Because you bought it with real money. I had some Bitcoin. I sold my Bitcoin when I opened the first shop, and I just never got more. But the reason I never got more is because I don't believe in investing in Bitcoin. Is because I didn't understand the blockchain itself, and I didn't want to invest with third parties. You see what I'm saying?
Fair.
So now I understand it more. I haven't gotten around to getting into it because we've been doing.
Bro, but the
this-
way that like pro Bitcoin people explain blockchain, like it's so contradictory. They'll be like,
Well, it doesn't
it's
make any sense.
anonymous, but we track every.
But that's
wallet
one of
and
the
every
reasons why it
transaction.
works.
Of
If it worked like how they said, you wouldn't be able to explain it logically.
Fair.
Because
Yeah.
then it will be like, oh, well then that's just this system or that's
Yeah.
just whatever.
I
Like
think
it
once
has
people
to.
buy into something, they'll just fucking like word stuff.
Oh, yeah,
how they
for
have
sure.
to justify it to themselves.
And even if it's real, the finesse is always gonna come. I'm always laughing at these. I guess I shouldn't say I'm laughing at it, but whatever, I just said it. I'm always laughing at these. What they call it, a rug pull.
Yeah.
When they be getting these people like, bro, nobody told you. I just was in the 50 Cent on the way over here. You at the dice game. Nobody told you put a G up. Come on, bro. What you doing? You mad because you put $100,000 into fucking whatever random coin, and they took the celebrities. The fucking Ja Rule was promoting it and fucking took it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody tell you to go to whatever that island was when they did the fucking. I did a project on that at I went to TSU. What was the Ja Rule shit? When they had that fake party and finessed everybody.
Oh, Firefest?
Firefest.
Yeah.
Nobody told you to spend all your money on that ticket, gang.
Yeah.
All of them? Damn. How long we been on? Oh, shit.
It's been a minute.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, nobody told you to fucking do that shit, bro.
And I guess that kind of feeds back into what I was saying with the when to franchise and not. Is like if you're putting all your eggs in a basket, own the basket.
Yeah.
But if it's like I got a chingo of fucking eggs, let me put them elsewhere. Right?
Yeah, I can only eat
cool.
50 eggs. Me and my family can only fuck with 50 eggs today.
Yeah.
But I got 100, and I'm gonna get 100 more tomorrow.
Right.
So
I can
guess
afford to lose these
yeah.
motherfuckers. Let me put it in the index fund or
We still gonna be
Bitcoin or
fed
some
if I don't have these.
Exactly.
eggs,
But
yeah.
you're throwing your livelihood in someone else's hands or someone else's model? Nah, I can't do that.
Do that. That Firefest shit was hilarious. Fucking Ja Rule, bro. How you let them people punk you off that plane, man? Who beef on a plane anyway? The whole time I'm watching that, I'm thinking like, bro, unless you did something to my mama, like, there's no way I'm beefing with you on the plane.
It's all for fucking
And even
views,
then,
bro.
I better not be able to find you after this. Like, I better have been looking for you for years. I'll finally see you on the flight, because now you're never gonna fly nowhere again.
Yeah. I think they need to put some respect on Ja Rule's name.
Why? Why?
I'm halfway joking, but also, I mean, look how that turned out for 50, bro. He survived 9 shots. Kind of lucky.
Because he shot him? I mean, he didn't kill him, so it kind of seems like he's a failure.
Damn.
I mean, I hate to put it that plainly, but he's telling everybody you a bitch still, so.
I feel like Ja Rule's the second best rapper alive.
Alright.
I'm fucking with you.
Cut the cameras.
Nah, I think that lady shouldn't have brought me that shot. I was over here like speaking decently well. I'm all promoting Ja Rule now.
Right, like, goddamn, Ja Rule paid this fool?
He's our one viewer, bro.
Just Ja Rule? Now we about to have 0, man. Fuck these guys. That's hilarious. I think that's all was, I don't know, bro. You have a marketing degree, right?
I do.
What you think about this how creative marketing has gotten? Like, I just seen a whole bunch of tweets, literally yesterday, talking about oh, I bet y'all all gonna take your dates to Longhorn Steakhouse tomorrow. Longhorn Steakhouse. I've seen like 5 fucking tweets on my shit. I've never heard of anybody going on a date to Longhorn Steakhouse.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like, all these people online, apparently they're going on. But it's like people just will pay you what they call UGC. They'll just pay them those accounts to tweet this, and now Longhorn Steakhouse is flooded for Valentine's Day.
It's crazy that that's the way that it's working now. Yeah, you get paid to shout out certain stuff, and attention is money, because people will pay you for the attention you have if you shoot that attention over to them.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
No, facts.
Oh man, I'm gonna say the word again that is gonna get me killed one day, but. Israel is paying people $7,000 a post to say that they're the good guys and all the shit that they're doing. I mean, you gotta have enough influence for them to pay you for it, right? But it's crazy. It's like it doesn't matter if you actually believe it or not. It's how many people can you get to believe it. That's how much it's worth to pay you to say it.
Yeah, and then like you hire, like, say you're the talent, right? You're hiring a marketing team. You don't know how this team, you may know a little bit, but mostly you don't care how they marketing you. As long as your tour is booked up, you're not really worried about it. They could be doing anything. They could be doing all this user-generated content because they know that's the new wave. Like, we had somebody on here, and she actually got paid to tweet, and then they turned into a scandal because it was like, they literally just if I pay a group of people to tweet, but I send them all just a copy and paste. of
Yeah.
the tweet, and they all tweeted it. So it's like super obvious. So they get caught, and bro's like, "Nah, I didn't have nothing to do with this," but he didn't even know that that's what was going on. So it's like, I don't know. I just think the creativity of it is wild.
It is.
I'm just seeing stuff
They're
and I'm
rolling
just
with
like,
the punches and seeing how it works now.
ain't no way Home Depot didn't set this up. Like, I just be seeing stuff like that. I think it's crazy.
Does Uncle John ever pop up on your shit?
What's that?
It's this black dude, and he'll be like, I decided today to build my neighbor a pergola completely for free, because my name Uncle John, that's just the type of thing I do. And he's got like millions of views, and I'm like, ain't shit free about this, first of all. And then now, in his recent videos, he'll be like, and luckily, Home Depot got free delivery, so I had them deliver all this great lump. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. And you go in the comments, and like, everyone's oblivious. They're just like, wow, great pergola. Oh, I wish my husband would build a pergola.
This the fucked up thing. They paid for the comments too.
Yeah, they're farmed, bro. It don't matter how fucked up a post is. You open those comments and there's people backing it or fighting it or whatever. They're all robots, paid for by the folks who pay for all the media.
See, back in the day, in the 60s, they used to hit you with a sponsored in part by. Now you just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, and dude, it's getting confusing. And it's crazy because like I have people who I fuck with on a deep level, like good friends, who are just targeted by the complete opposite algorithm as me, and I'll hear their viewpoint on something, and I'm like, how could you be so stupid? And the thing is, they're not. They're just targeted by the other side to keep us looking at each other like we're stupid.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I try to watch all the news sources, and that's one of the reasons I do it. So, cause they'll get you, bro. Like, there's a reason there's a degree for that shit. Like, they'll get you with that shit,
bro.
And you won't even realize. You'll be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't never shopped at Home Depot. Your basket full. You like, I don't even got a house. What the fuck? They got you, bro. Like, that shit be sleek. Like,
bro, and I got a marketing degree. They never talked about none of this stuff. It's like
they're not trying to give you the whole
concept.
sauce.
Well, I think it's also so new. It was hard to work into curriculum to be like, you want to market your brand? You pay content creators to say these keywords.
That's the thing with marketing,
so
though. It kind of has to be new for it to really work.
Fair.
So they can't just teach you because we're gonna teach you about New Coke and the Pepsi challenge.
Yeah.
So that when the time comes, you can have that in the back of your subconscious to be able to think of your new thing. But we can't tell you what the new thing's gonna be because then it won't be the new thing.
Right. And so that is one thing I'll give them props for, is they did make it like, here's how you analyze a situation, and here's how you like do the research to see what's working, as opposed to like, here's what works. Because if it was here's what works, it would change too fast.
Which, by the way, for the people watching or I guess listening, because our memory cards are full.
Is this one recording?
Oh, you did? It's already on? So for the people watching, look up New Coke. That's my favorite marketing scheme ever. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever they introduced a new flavor,
Yeah.
like sales was going low and then they introduced a new flavor, but it was terrible. Everybody hated it, and then they were like, "We'll bring back the old flavor." And that shit skyrocketed. Like, bruh,
That is a good one.
Evil geniuses.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I just feel like what you said, like you think we've been talking about too much. I forgot who you said it was, but they're the dude behind Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to be on. Just there's about to be some companies popping up that nobody know that's the D Davis product. You just know it's whatever the fuck. I think that's the wave. You know, the people that created Barbie and
Bratz.
Nah, it's like Legos. It's a girl toy and a boy toy. The biggest girl toy and the biggest boy toy. That sounded crazy, but that exists. The biggest toy for children that are male and the biggest toy for children that are female.
Yeah.
They're married. The inventors.
Interesting. One that surprised me, I'm doing a lot of commercial leasing now, and so like it turns out this wasn't just one person's thought. This is like the way that franchises operate, the big players operate. If you were opening I'm gonna keep bouncing back to tire shop, you wanna be next to another tire shop. And it's like, it's not like you guys are splitting the demand, you're creating a place where it's like, when you need tires, you go here. And same with the barber shops. I was like, bro, there's one across the street. And he's like, fucking perfect. Like, weird. But how often do you see 2 gas stations across the street?
Did you see it?
How often do you see Burger King next to McDonald's? It's like...
Yeah, they just make a little strip. I mean, it makes sense. It's the reason why malls worked for so long.
But imagine owning the Burger King and the McDonald's.
There's so many clothing stores, right? There's so many clothing stores outside of the mall that you never would go to or even think about unless you're just a fucking, I go to Ross Dress for Less because they gotta be like something like that. Yeah. Ross, dress for less. Like you're coming here because you know it's cheaper
How often is that next door to fucking Burlington?
Or next door to the mall.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows if we're gonna go shop for clothes or person, we're going to the mall, gang. Like all they did was put a group of stores. Yeah, you give me some ideas.
But so
it's a street up here. If you come down like Westheimer from here, or it's Westheimer, bro. It's a string of tattoo shops, just one after the other, and they're all doing pretty good. That's probably because of the reason.
And they could all be distributors of BP Tattoo Supply.
Yeah, probably not. But
I'm just saying, money wise, but I fully understand the desire to keep stuff authentic and.
Well, no, I don't mean probably not because of me. I just mean because I tattoo people.
Well, that's the thing. They don't need to fucking know that. They don't need to know that BP is you. That's the whole point of having a brand name.
Yeah, I've been. Well, nobody does know. Shout out to our sponsor. No, we fucking.
Oh man, you have to cut them.
We fucking 2 hours and some change, and if they still watching this, they know that BP is me by now, cause you locked in on the content, gang, and I fuck with you for that. But yeah, I've been switching it up to where it's like by the time for new discovery with the idea, I have some orders that have in place. I'll tell you about it later, and I got some new ideas, but. With the way that I want to funnel it, they'll just think I'm just like a fucking delivery person or some shit by the time they see me. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I'm trying to get it.
No, that's key. And if you ever do come around to the idea of franchising, like you gotta be willing to separate your name from. So I do a lot of work with this title attorney. He's a real estate attorney. He runs a title office. Shout out to Alan. The idea is we created this side company that helps people to purchase properties that a bank would decline them for. Because we got people to buy it and then seller finance it from that person
These
to
fools
the
got
next
the
person.
no credit, no problem.
Yes, exactly. And so when I created like the landing pages and all that, he was like, why don't we lean on, me and you? Why don't we put our names all over it? And I was like, because the people who are going to feed this are other title attorneys and real estate agents. And if we make it about us, will we get more immediate business? Probably. Is that what the bigger play is? Fuck no.
Yeah, it's not going to be for longevity. The dude that owns, I won't even use that example because we just was reading about fucking Dave's. So how much did they sell Dave's for? $1 billion. Dave didn't even start Dave's. Dave isn't even a person. Like, we don't know who the fuck. We didn't know nothing about this owner until he made $1 billion. Now everybody, who is such and such? Let's put him in Forbes magazine. But, like, bro.
You might hit that 4.
That's really the wave. That's really the wave. Like the Canes dude. I mean, shit. Raising Cain was his dog, yeah.
Bro, and they say it deliberately. That dog's fucking dead. As are the next 3 Canes. Why are they going to change it? Because it was about the dog?
No, they're going to go get another fucking retriever.
Yeah.
Yep. So... Never mind.
You didn't want to shave the bitch today? So what
I already did, except the wings. I was going to ask how you wanted them shaded, but I'm just going to like lightly for contrast and then leave them alone.
For sure. As long as the triangles stay white, that's the only thing I care about.
You want the triangle to stay white, my brother? It's Black History
I
Month.
I know. It's about the species, man. I'm gonna hit Unc's magic sauce one time.
don't know the trenches. I'm just standing in the, I don't know. Coffee business booming with the real estate and diamonds. I miss my jazz playlist now.
No, for real.
That shit was kind of smooth. I love some good music from before 1970.
You know what? There is this thought that hit me last night when I was thinking about what to talk about on here. I only had one little prompt, but it was this idea of when people want to be entrepreneurs or become entrepreneurs and they're stuck. Like I see people that started in real estate when I started in real estate. Like there's no shame in helping people with like leases or like small stuff.
Yeah.
But like if you're still counting on finding one-offs as these low ticket, like honestly the example that made me think of it is on Facebook, people will be like, hey, does anyone want lease leads for this house? And people that have been around as long as I have, they're throwing their name in a bucket with like 30 people like, please, me. And it's like, you gotta like have more business than that to not have to sit around on Facebook all day and hope that this opportunity comes up and then be one of 30 people trying to seize it.
I don't think it's about having more business. I think a lot of these people with these perfectly curated things that exactly how they want to, like fucking Louis Vuitton, you need to have either A, be okay with being broke as fuck, which is probably what you need to do regardless, or B, have something else that's making you money while you build the thing, because you got to be okay with I just didn't make any money from that. But I stood on the business, and then 10 years later, now my purses are $3,000 each.
Yes, however, that is because they were working on building that business as a business, right? Like you're broke because you're building something up, not just like hustling the same shit over and over and over again. And like, it's okay to barely be scraping by if you're building something that's going to feed you in the future.
Yeah.
And so I guess the takeaway I wanted to mention is if you're going to be an entrepreneur, treat your hustle or your career like a business. Otherwise, it'll treat you like an employee.
Yeah.
If you want to be stuck doing the same shit over and over again, it's okay to do it, but build towards a type of business to where you won't have to forever.
I would say adding on to that, be realistic. Like know that like if you're in the service industry, like that doesn't extend past your reach, your how many people you can get done in your 8-hour day. So don't think that you're fucking not having any clients as a barber. It's gonna grow your barber shit. In a few years, you're just gonna have all the clients and be like, no, it's not how it works. But if you are building a Raising Cane's, then okay, you can sit and just, man, ain't nobody been buying a chicken, but you're gonna sit and perfect this recipe. And they're a beautiful example because they have what? 4? How do you think they placing their orders? They got like 4 things, bro. They ordering chicken, toast, for whatever reason, coleslaw.
I was about to say the most random goddamn coleslaw.
Bro, I was watching the interview with the owner. He said he gets it with no slaw. But so who is it?
Honestly, I got Cane's on the way to Houston, and every once in a while I'll eat the coleslaw, and I did.
You eat everything, though.
That's facts. But it's because there's no other fucking options. It would make so much more sense to have something else as an option.
Yeah.
But either way, all I'm saying is like, there's nothing wrong with hustling, like doing the little stuff, but like be building towards a business to where you don't necessarily have to, or at least like reuse those. So like if you're working lease leads, which is like the lowest paying shit in real estate, it's cool. But then once you get them a lease, throw them in a CRM that sends them at least once a quarter something about, hey, here's down payment assistance programs, or here's like how to get ready to buy a house. And you don't have to send it to each of them individually. Throw them in a fucking bucket and send it to all of them. But if you close the deal and then disappear, guess what you're doing next month?
Same thing.
Same fucking thing, bro. 10 years later, it kills me seeing something because I know that they got hustle. And it's like, bro, you need a system to like translate these into something lasting or something bigger in the future.
Yeah, as I get into, I don't know how many years you could, because then you got to get into what's entrepreneurship. But as I get into, I wouldn't say a veteran, but somebody who's established in this entrepreneurship thing.
You can call me a veteran. It's cool, bro.
It's kind of hard to decipher. What am I trying to say? Like, what's the thing that's the right thing to do? I guess because they may be sitting there just not knowing of the other avenues. Like, there's gonna be somebody here that's what you call it, land and leases, lease
doing
leads,
like rental lease leads.
There's gonna be some here like, what you mean it's never gonna hit doing this? I thought this was the wave. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I hope. I hope it catches people off guard and like, you know, lights that spark of like, damn, I thought you said you did them. I did. And don't get me wrong, sometimes, fuck, that's the best way to fill my time. I might. But
you might still do it today.
When you close a lease, like, throw them into a bucket to get them to the next stop. Like, leverage that deal into something. Or on your free time, like, don't sit around waiting for more of those to come up.
Figure out something else.
Build a magnet to get the folks that you wish that was. So like if you're doing that just to fill a gap in your schedule, cool, get that fucking money, right? But if you have another gap in your schedule, don't sit around waiting for one. Think, okay, who do I actually want to serve? What are they looking for? Create that shit. Be that guy. It's okay to, some people try so hard to be somebody they're not that they forget that they are somebody already and can become like an actual useful, valuable person. Like, become it. You can't just be it. You gotta become it first. That comes from work, bro. You wanna be a successful entrepreneur, you gotta put in that fucking work.
Yeah, or just fucking stream on Twitch. I'm hoping this shit.
Or just stream on Twitch to Ja Rule.
Who was it? I said this the other day. Whose idea was it to put Ja Rule on all of those songs?
Probably Diddy.
That shit. That should be jamming. That shit say, I wanna be here's a girl. I wanna be a man. Like, bro, you making me fall out of love. It's Valentine's. I'm finna leave my bitch because you keep coming out here aggressive. Like, what are we doing? I think we're done.
You think we done? Damn, the shading, for the record, the shading on all the wings, all the sections, took about 30, 45
Because all
seconds.
this, I gotta use little ass mags. I'm not a little mag boy. I'm a big mag boy.
No, I could feel it. Yeah,
That was only a 15. I've been tatting with like, this is another thing.
That was only 15, he says, as he tears up my fucking
Yeah, I've been
bicep.
tatting with 17, 19, 23, 25. Shout out to the sponsor. They got all the way up to 27. Well, the 27s are sold out, but they got all the way up to, I think 25 sold out too. Good problems, man. Good problems. I'm just putting this line on here so it doesn't bleed because you said make sure to show the
I'm
white
throwing
pride.
down the line so it doesn't bleed. Oh,
So it doesn't bleed later in the healing. Like the shading doesn't bleed through that line because you want this piece to be the triangles. to stand
physical
up.
blood is gonna happen. You're talking about
Ink bleed.
bleeding over. Yeah.
Ink spreading under the skin at a later date. Any advice you want to leave the people with? My bad.
Yeah, advice is wet the fucking towel before you wipe the whole tat.
For the tatters watching,
Yeah.
wet that shit.
Nah, man. Yeah, I appreciate you having me for sure. Nah, the only thing I got as a serial entrepreneur and person trying to make the biggest moves I can is if you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. Do your best, reflect, adapt, repeat. And if you do that, you continue getting better, you continue doing the damn thing, you will achieve what you're trying to achieve. Just don't stay stagnant.
Facts. The only thing that hold on, wait, I'm gonna take some pictures. The only thing that determines
that's
that you'll
fire.
for sure fail is if you quit. And with that, I'm gonna end this.